What did I tell you? So they just nuked my backup channel. They just gave me another community guideline strike. I'm not really sure why. I can't. Maybe that Las Vegas jail content is copyright material. They gave me a community guideline strike on this channel. They gave me a community guideline strike on my other channel. I'll show you. I'll show you what I got in the mail. I'll show you what they emailed me. Third-party content. So they've given me 2 community guideline strikes in 2 weeks, in November 1st in 3 weeks. Here, I'll take a screenshot of this so you guys can see it. They're doing everything they possibly can to ban my channels, is what they're doing. That's what they're doing. Whether I like it or not, it's not what I want, but that's just what they're doing. They're going to try to shut my channels down. This is what censorship looks like. You guys are seeing what censorship looks like. I'll show you guys what they just did. They just deleted my video, and they just gave me a community guideline strike. And so it's time to ban the chair right here. Third-party content. I submitted an appeal. You are being pulled over. The exact same video that I have on this channel got a community guideline strike October 22nd. Oh, I'm sorry. So it's within 1 week. I've got 2 community guideline strikes. October 22nd here, and then November 1st. So within 2 weeks, they've given me 2 strikes. I don't think there's pretty scary stuff. That this is gonna continue as we fight the technocracy, which is ran by our government. Google is ran by the CIA and the FBI. YouTube is being run by the CIA and the FBI and representatives for the Republicans and the Democrats. They are deciding which content can be seen, and they are blocking or shutting off anybody else. So I'm just going to start this. My backup channel will probably be gone here pretty soon. And Lenny, good to see you. How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I saw Dan Fizzle sent me a bunch of information yesterday. 40 cops have been charged with rape and sexual assault, sodomy, and crimes against children in the last 2 months. So no, you're 100% correct. Will everybody do me a favor? Hit the like button. Hit the like button. If you would, please take your finger real fast. It's right down there. It's this thumbs up right here. And then type down in the comment section, OTVO, Overturn Terry versus Ohio. Oh, we have lost our freedom of speech in this country. We've lost our freedom of speech. We really have. So I don't know what I can show anymore. I have no idea. I guess I just have to make sure that here's Cleveland area body camera. So this is someone who deputies of Cuyahoga sheriffs were arresting a Cleveland DEA office with a search warrant with an unrelated male while conducting the search. Okay, so let's take a look at this one, and we'll see if we can. Everybody, welcome to the stream. If you were here a minute ago, they just nuked my backup channel. They gave me a community guideline strike, as you can see here. Apparently, there's it's fair use for everybody else, but I can't show it and make it fair use. I'm not allowed to interrupt it and talk about it and do a reaction video to what we're seeing. Everybody else on YouTube can do that. But if you show that the government is corrupt, that the FBI and the CIA are running YouTube, are running TikTok, are running Facebook and Instagram, if you point out the facts that the CNN and Fox News are both the same garbage, that Republicans and Democrats are the same trash, if you point that out, then YouTube doesn't want you guys to. And there's even more people in this live stream, because the last live stream, just so you know, I only had like 60 or 80 people in it. They're not putting out the notification. So everybody hit the like button. And while you guys are here, make sure you go to the website, pick up any one of my products, deletelaws.com, get this trifold in your car and invoke your Fifth Amendment right not to talk to cops. And I will send you everything I sell for free. So that's going to be going on the entire time during this live stream.
Come on up. Get out of the car.
No, I live 3 streets down.
Open the door.
So she doesn't want to get out of the car. Are you shocked? So the only reason a cop can order you out of the car, which is on your 5A trifold, is if they believe you're armed and presently dangerous. That's the actual holding from the unelected Supreme Court.
No.
Ma'am, I'm not going to ask you again.
I don't know you. What do you want?
Okay, well, I'm a police officer.
Okay, you don't have
You went the wrong way down a one-way street. You don't have a seatbelt on. I'm allowed under federal case law to remove you from the vehicle and have you have your seat in my car.
What? That is just so... Listen to what he said. Listen to the words that he says right here, and he's correct.
Wrong way down a one-way street. You don't have...
Okay, so she went the wrong way on a street, which happens to everybody. You can always go the wrong way on a one-way street.
have a seatbelt on.
Okay, now you don't have a seatbelt on, so for your safety, I'm going to protect and serve the shit out of you. The whole seatbelt law is a scam. If we have motorcycles, we shouldn't have a seatbelt law. I'm allowed is what he says.
Under federal case law to remove...
Under federal case law, Pennsylvania versus Mims, that says you have to believe the driver of the car is armed and presently dangerous. That's what you have to believe, that you are armed and presently dangerous. That's what has to happen here. It's not just simply that I want to order you out of the car so then I can. That is not what it is.
Move you from the vehicle and have you have your seat in my car.
Who wants to sit? Put a 1 in the chat if you do not want to get out of the car and sit in the cop's car. Put a 1 in the chat if you do not want to get out of the car and sit in the cop's car. If you don't want to get out and sit in the cop's car, put a 1 in the chat.
No, I just got off work.
Ma'am,
4 streets down the road.
ma'am, I'm going to ask you...
So she just got off work. She lives 4 streets down the road. She just wants to go home and doesn't want to deal with the jackboot thug pig.
Very nicely to step out of the vehicle, please. Okay, I'm going to break your window and drag you out of the car.
Wow. Listen to how... It's been a total of 40 seconds. 40 seconds. Let me go to the beginning of this. There's the contact. 12 seconds in. We're 12 seconds in.
Come on up.
Come on out. He says, come on out at 15 seconds.
Get out of the car.
No, I live 3 streets down.
Open the door.
No.
Ma'am, I'm not going to ask you again.
I don't know you. What do you want?
Okay, well, I'm a police officer.
Okay.
I don't know you. Well, I'm a police officer. Even worse. I don't trust you even more.
You don't have
You went the wrong way down a one-way street. You don't have a seatbelt on. I'm allowed under federal case law to remove you from the vehicle and have you have your seat in my car.
What do you call? I just got off work. I
Ma'am,
live 4 streets down the road.
ma'am, I'm going to ask you very nicely to step out of the vehicle, please. Okay, I'm going to break your window and drag...
There it is. 15 seconds to 45 seconds. Less than 30 seconds. 29 seconds before... If she doesn't get out, he's going to break her window and drag her out. 30 seconds. 29 seconds of dealing with the government, and you're going to be drug out of the car like a rat in a hole.
Drag you out of the car. I'm legally allowed to do that, ma'am.
For what?
I'm asking you to
She's
step...
sitting there texting on her phone. Why would you smash her window like a psycho?
out of the
No,
car.
I live 3 streets down. I
Okay,
just got off
let me...
She's going to show she's going to show that she's going to push back a little bit. In a society that has dedicated itself to individual liberties and freedoms, you're going to expect some guff from the public. You don't just get to dominate them in 30 seconds and smash their windows.
Get your driver's license, proof of insurance.
Now she's reaching. Oh my God. Did you guys just see it?
Okay, let me get your driver's license, proof
This guy's already unhinged, and watch what she does.
of insurance.
What the hell? What is she doing? Does she want to die? She turned her back and reached into a dark hole like this after the cop was screaming at her. Dude, listen. You reach up your trifold that you got this fancy broccoli wad rubber band with when you ordered your trifold on DeleteLaws.com. Your visor holds the rubber band on it just like that. Your trifold goes inside of the rubber band just like that. Your registration license and proof of insurance goes just like this with the rubber band and the trifold. That's how it works. And then when the cop comes up to pull you over, you're filming like this. Your hands are at a touchdown position. Your license, registration, and proof of insurance are right here. Right away, you just slip it right out the crack. So you have now provided everything I need to provide by law is in the slip below. There it is right there. You don't ever turn your back and start reaching into a dark hole around American pigs. Everything that you have goes right up here, right up there. That's how it works. Just like that. And you can get the trifold on Delete Laws. If you get anything from my site, I'll give you everything I sell for free right now. Right now. If you go to DeleteLaws.com, I got this for $8. I got it for $30. If you order one thing, I'll send you everything I sell for free. If you can purchase one thing, thanks. If you can't, I'll still give it to you for free, buddy. I'll still give it to you for free. If they delete my channel, please find me on DeleteLaws.com. I'll be streaming my videos through there. I'll go live every day from my own website and I'll stream my content every day. You have to go to DeleteLaws.com. So the 5A cop card, this is done, by the way, finished today. We have the first orders going out this week. So if you ordered a pre-ordered 5A cop card, they're coming out right now. They're being shipped today. First batch should be shipped today, if not by tomorrow. So the 5A cop card, the credit card version, is now available. It's coming out. I only got 1,000 of these. They're going to sell out. You got to pre-order. They're going to sell out 100%. This is a step-by-step tutorial. But I never, ever, ever have taught you guys to turn your back to the cop and reach into a dark hole. Especially go to DeleteLaws.com during my live stream. I'll check my email and I'll send you everything I sell for free. Don't wait. Go to DeleteLaws.com with a Z and get this trifold. And then when you have this PDF, you can print out multiple copies. Give one to your friend. Give one to your mom, to your dad. Teach people what I'm teaching you. This is the reason why my channels are getting deleted from YouTube and TikTok. They just deleted my channel with 150,000 subscribers on TikTok, and now they're just about to delete my backup channel, 2 community guideline strikes in 1 week. I'm doing it exactly right. I'm right over the target. They don't want me teaching you this stuff. Look.
Okay, let me get your driver's license proof of insurance.
She reached into a dark hole.
And these federal police officers are telling me they can break down my windows. Will you please come here?
Can you open it? I need your driver's license proof of insurance, ma'am. I need your driver's license proof of insurance, ma'am.
So she's scared.
I need your driver's license proof of insurance, ma'am.
She's scared. She's terrified of the cops in America. She's terrified. Listen to her. Just for a second, detach yourself. Listen to her voice. Listen to the fear in her voice. She's afraid of the police. She's reaching back to get her license now.
And these federal police officers are telling me they can break down my windows. Will you please come here?
Can you open it? I need your driver's license proof of insurance, ma'am. I need your driver's license proof of insurance, ma'am.
And this is in Ohio, by the way.
Dad, I'm scared.
I need your
Dad, I'm scared. She's calling her dad because she's scared.
Driver's license proof of insurance, ma'am. I need your driver's license proof of insurance, ma'am.
Wow, dude. Wow. She's on the phone. She's not trying to drive away. She's telling her dad, I'm scared, Dad. I'm scared. He's been threatening to break her window since 29 seconds in, and now she's not opening the door and rolling her window down right this second.
I need your driver's license proof of insurance, ma'am, or you're going to be placed under arrest for obstruction. Ma'am. Ma'am, I'm going to break your window and I'm going to pull you out of the vehicle, and I don't want to do that. And then you will be under arrest and you will go to county jail. Do you understand? 60 radio. I got a non-compliant driver. Would you put the fuck out of here? Female's refusing to get out of the car. Roll the window down. This is not your traffic stop. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to break your window. Open the door.
Oh my God.
Open the door, man.
Oh my God. This guy, we are 2 minutes into the stop. 2 minutes and 4 seconds. He has threatened to smash her window 10 times. He's smacking on the glass with his metal rod to smash her window out. This is why you use the trifold. This is why you use the 5A cop card. Let them do whatever the fluck they're gonna do. Do not put yourself in this situation. Do not. I teach you guys to have your license, registration, proof of insurance ready to go. If the cop orders you out of the car, it's right here in your trifold. You don't have to wonder. Cop tells the driver to get out of the car. It says right here, exit for officer safety held. Officer safety is legitimate and weighty, and the intrusion into personal liberty as a mere inconvenience. The facts available to the officer at the moment of the seizure warrant a man of reasonable caution. The belief of action was appropriate. Action, removing you from the audio. The law is that you must get out when lawfully stopped. The reason why you get out, the spirit of the law, is for officer safety. If by video you can show there's no way a reasonable officer could believe you're armed and presently dangerous, you could challenge the order as unlawful because ordering you out is against the spirit of the law. Challenging the law could get you arrested. Freedom fighter. Pennsylvania versus Mem needs to be challenged. But I say right here that the law is you have to get out. So if you're wearing a pair of shorts and a t-shirt and you can easily prove that there's no way a prudent man would believe you're armed and dangerous because you're filming the entire interaction, then you could fight the unlawful order. You're probably going to go to jail. He's going to smash your window, all those things. But it says right here in your trifold that if held, officers' safety is legitimate and weighty, and the intrusion into personal liberty is a mere inconvenience. It says so right there. I don't agree with it. I think it should be challenged. But I teach you this in the trifold so that when you, now what does the 5A cop card say? If he orders you out of the car right here, I believe it's number 3 here. Number 3, it says on your 5A cop card, cop asks you to exit the vehicle. Exit and say, I plead the 5th Amendment. I do not consent to searches or seizures. Maryland versus Wilson, this is for the passenger card, says that the cop has to believe you're armed and presently dangerous. So now I imagine that we're 2 minutes into this. We're going to see that the window is going to get smashed. That's what's going to happen next. The window is going to be smashed. That's what's about to happen, I believe.
Would you put the fuck out of here? Female's refusing to get out of the car. Roll the window down. This is not your traffic stop. I'm telling you right now, I'm going to break your window.
This is not your traffic stop. This is not your traffic stop. This is my traffic stop. I'm in charge of everything and everyone. I'm the boss. You will get out. There goes the metal rod he's going to smash the window with. She doesn't have a trifold. She doesn't have a 5A cop card.
Open the door.
This guy's he's 2 minutes in, 2 minutes and 4 seconds as he continues to act like a jackboot thug pig.
Open the door, ma'am. You are under arrest for obstruction of justice. Open the door.
There it is.
Thank you.
2 minutes in. 2 minutes in. Look at the glass flying everywhere.
You're under arrest, ma'am. You need to step out of the vehicle.
What did I do?
You need to step out of the vehicle immediately, ma'am.
She's texting her dad. She's no threat to anybody. And they treat her like a rat in a hole.
Under arrest. Ma'am, you are under arrest.
What did I
Step
do?
out of the vehicle.
What did I do? Please don't hurt me.
You're under arrest, ma'am. Step out of the vehicle.
I just got off of work.
You're You're under arrest, ma'am. Step out of the vehicle. You're under arrest, ma'am. Step out of the vehicle. I gave you multiple warnings, and you did not comply with my orders. You can't apologize for your poor mistakes at this point. I understand that.
I live 4 streets down.
Okay, so where's your driver's license? Where's your proof of insurance, and why wouldn't you provide it to you? Okay, well, your dad can see you in handcuffs in the backseat of my car.
Can you call my mom?
No, I will not. What's your name? What's your name? Okay, well, that's another charge. It's failure to provide information to a police officer.
And then he escalates her mental state.
You're under arrest, ma'am. Step out of the...
And look at the amount of violence and hostility they're treating this girl with. The amount of violence and hostility.
Vehicle. I gave you multiple warnings, and you did not comply with my orders. You can't apologize for your poor mistakes at this point.
You can't apologize for your poor mistakes. She drove the wrong way down a one-way street coming home from work. That's the reason her window was smashed and the reason why she's being put in torture cuffs and being charged with multiple charges, including probably felony obstruction, so that he can justify smashing her windows out of her car. That's the country we've created by creating an officer safety clause over our rights.
I understand that.
I live 4 streets down.
Okay, so where's your driver's license? Where's your proof of insurance, and why wouldn't you provide it to you? Okay, well, your dad can see you in handcuffs in the backseat of my car.
What a pig. What a freaking pig. Listen to me and listen now. Take the 15 minutes. Take the 15 minutes, please. Please listen to what I'm teaching you. Take the 15 minutes, head down to FedEx Kinko's or to Office Max or wherever it is. Get your registration and your proof of insurance on a laminated card. Now, YouTube, this is a fake ID from Hollywood Boulevard. Please don't delete another one of my videos, you fucking assholes. Stop deleting my videos and striking me. That's a fake ID from Hollywood Boulevard that I put on a laminated card to show you guys how to do it. Not so YouTube could delete my videos. They deleted my video and said that I showed identification. It's Denzel Washington on a Hollywood Boulevard identification card. That is not Denzel Washington's ID. YouTube deleted my video. Take the 15 minutes to get your license, your registration, and your proof of insurance on a laminated card. Even if your state requires you give him the actual physical driver's license, I've used this in Nevada. I've used this color copy in California when I've been pulled over, and the cops accepted it just fine because it went with my valid current registration and my valid current insurance. And everything was up in my trifold. Everything was set up in my trifold just like this. When I got pulled over, I had everything ready to go like this. When that dirty jackboot thug pig says license, registration, and proof of insurance, there it is, pig. There it is. You dirty jackboot sucking pig. You dirty pig. There it is. There's everything I got to give you by law. You are a jackboot thug authoritarian pig. And now I don't have to talk to you any further. Because then the cop says, what did he start off by saying? What did he start off by saying? Let me just hear what he said real quick.
Come on up.
Oh, so he just says, come on out. Immediately just orders her out of the car. Because she's cute? Is that why?
Get out of the car.
Get out of the car? He doesn't say. Okay. So let me help you out here. Let me help you out here. When the cop walks up and says, come on, get out of the car, you just give him your license. Everything's up in the visor right here. You're recording with your other phone. You just give him your license, registration, and proof of insurance, just like that. And then he says, get out of the car. You open up your trifold right here where it says, I plead the Fifth Amendment. And you say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. Everything I need to provide by law is in the slip. The slip I told you to go down and create. Put a 1 in the chat if you're going to be pulled over in America. Put a 1 in the chat if the cops are trying to pull you over in the United States of America. I want to see how many people actually know it. Put a 1 in the chat if the cops are setting up to pull you over. Just if you believe that, do you believe that? Just put a 1 in the chat. If you think cops are hiding on the side of the road with the intent to pull you over and give you a ticket, charge you with crimes, impound your car, arrest you, and steal your money, put a 1 in the chat if you agree with that. Okay. So all the people who agree with that, do you have it set up? Are you all set up? Are you all set up? Did you set yourself up? And then listen, I sell this trifold, but I'll give it to you for free too. I got a $30 version, which comes with this really fancy broccoli wad rubber band. That way I know it goes over your visor. I know all your stuff is right there. I got an $8 version, $8.50 with the discount on my website that you get a PDF of it. And if you can't afford either one of those, I'll give you this for free just by contacting me by going to my website and then going to the inquiry form, and I'll send this to you in your email for free. You print it out at home. Things I give for free, I don't ship, so I don't need your mailing address. I simply email this to you and you print it out. You get it on deletelaws.com. That's where you get it. And then you saw he walked up and just ordered her out of the car immediately. Well, how do you react to that? You just give him your license, registration, and proof.
I live 3 streets down.
So there's been no conversation about why he pulled her over. He just said, get out of the car. And now she's starting with, I'm just 3 streets down. He doesn't care, honey. His goal was to pull you over. His goal was to arrest you. His goal is to impound your car. His goal is to steal your money and steal your body and put you in a freaking dungeon. That's his plan. That's his modus operandi. That is what he's planning on doing. He's been planning this all day. Now, finally, he got someone that went the wrong way on a one-way street. That's the reason why I can pull you out of your car and smash your windows. You gave him the green light to come after you because you made a traffic infraction. And now any kind of civil liberties you have, be damned. Your freedom, your safety, no longer important. You violated the law. Grab her like a rat in a hole and put her in a garbage disposal.
Open the door.
No.
Ma'am, I'm not going to ask you again.
No.
So there's been no discussion about why he pulled her over. Nothing. Just get out of the car. And she says, I'm going home. And then he says, get out of the car. She doesn't want to get out of the car.
Okay, well, I'm a police officer.
What do you want from me? She says, what do you want from me? That's what she just said. What do you want from me?
Hey, you don't have
You went the wrong way down a one-way street. You don't have a seatbelt on. I'm allowed under federal case law to remove you from the vehicle and have you have your seat in my car.
I just got off work.
Ma'am,
4 streets down the road.
I'm going to ask you very nicely to step out of the vehicle, please. Okay, I'm going to break your window and drag you out of the car. I'm legally allowed to do that, ma'am.
For what?
I'm asking you to step out of the car.
I live 3 streets down. I just
Okay,
got off
let me get your
work.
driver's license proof of insurance.
Okay. Here it is. And these federal police officers are telling me they can break down my windows. Will you please come here?
Can you open it?
No,
I need your driver's license proof of insurance,
That's like
ma'am.
5 streets from the
I need your
house.
driver's license proof of insurance, ma'am.
Man, I'm scared.
I need your driver's
Dad,
license
I'm
proof of
scared.
insurance, ma'am.
Windows, they're not allowed to break my windows.
I need your driver's
No, they're
license
allowed to
proof of
break your
insurance,
windows.
ma'am.
No seatbelt, and she went the wrong way down the road.
I need your driver's license proof of insurance, ma'am, or you're going to be placed under arrest for.
So right here.
Open the door.
Open the door now. You don't open the door. And this is in Ohio, of course. I'm sending off some free stuff right here. Let me send off a bunch of free stuff right here.
Open the door, ma'am. You are under arrest for obstruction of justice. Open the door.
Listen to the cop losing his mind because his authority is not being respected. I mean, so just take a look. She's presenting right there in the window something.
It's for obstruction.
So she's recording him. Her face, her hands are right 2 inches away from the window. This is at 2 minutes and 21 seconds. So her face is right there, right? Watch what he does.
Of justice.
Her face is right there. 2 minutes and 23 seconds.
Open the door.
She leaned in. You see that? She leaned in even further.
You are under arrest for obstruction of justice. Open the door.
He hits it right at her face. He hits the glass.
Under arrest for obstruction of justice. Open the door.
Look at that. He hits
Thank
the
you.
glass right at her face. Look at the shards of glass flying everywhere when I freeze frame it.
You're under arrest, ma'am. You need to step out of the vehicle.
What did I do
You need to step
wrong?
out of the vehicle immediately, ma'am.
What
You are
did I
under
do
arrest.
She's still
wrong?
done nothing
You are
but
under
hold
arrest.
her
What did
phone.
I
Step out of the
do?
vehicle.
She's
What
just
did I
recording
do?
the cop.
Please
I would
don't
love
hurt
to get
me.
this
You're under arrest,
recording.
ma'am. Step out of the vehicle.
I just got off of work.
You're under arrest, ma'am. Step out of the
Please don't hurt me. I just got off work. She went the wrong way on a road and she didn't have her seatbelt on. And now she's being absolutely terrorized. Absolutely terrorized.
vehicle. You're under arrest, ma'am. Step out of the
And
vehicle.
these other people who are supposed to be sane, rational, God-fearing people, they jump in on it.
I gave you multiple warnings, and you did not comply.
She hasn't fought. She's done nothing physical, nothing. Just didn't want to get out of the car because she didn't trust the pig.
With my orders. You can't apologize for your poor mistakes at this point. I understand that.
You can't apologize for your poor mistakes? What mistakes? She made a driving error? What mistakes has she done wrong in life to be treated like this? This is unbelievable. We're watching it happen in front of us.
I live 4 streets down.
Okay, so where's your driver's license? Where's your proof of insurance? And why wouldn't you provide it to you? Okay, well, your dad can see you in handcuffs in the backseat of my car.
Can you call my dad?
No, I will not. What's your name? What's your name? Okay, well, that's another charge. It's failure to provide information to a police officer.
I'm scared.
Okay, so what's your name? Let's calm down.
There's another
What's your name?
charge.
What did I do wrong?
I just told you committed a traffic infraction. I asked for your driver's license, proof of insurance. You failed to give it to me. So failure to identify is a charge. You can be arrested for it.
What did I do
Failure,
wrong?
Obstruction of justice is also a charge. You can be arrested for it.
Why are you
What's your last
arresting
name?
me? Well, you tell me where I'm detained.
Go ahead and put her in the backseat of my car.
I'm asking.
Wow. She can't get any answers. She can't get any answers. Steven, I got check your email, man. I got a bunch of free stuff coming to you right now. Lizette, check your email. I got a bunch of free stuff coming to you right now. Here's the 5A cop card, the credit card. These are done now. We start shipping these today. So it's an actual credit card. The 5A cop card is an actual credit card right there. So it's done. We start shipping these today. This is a 6-step tutorial on how to deal with these jackboot thug pigs when they pull you over. That's the actual credit card. So these are done. These are pre-order available now on my website. I also have the paper version that on any order that you do today, whether that's an $8 trifold, no matter what you order, if you just contact me, I'll send you a copy of the 5A cop card. You got to get it laminated like I did. This was the one I laminated before the credit card version was done. But if you purchase anything from my store, I'm going to send you this. I'm going to send you the trifold. And then the thing that people are really starting to get into right now, which I think is so cool, because I made this poster over a year ago, but a lot of people now are really getting into the poster because I have all the Supreme Court cases, all the historical icons. I got the lynching graph down here. I got the prison graph over here. Over here, I got Scalia and Ginsburg and all the bullshit these two people did. Scalia and Ginsburg, if you're a person on the right or a person on the left, you may believe that Scalia and Ginsburg did the bidding of the liberals or the conservatives. You would be wrong. You would be totally wrong. You would be totally incorrect. They actually colluded together on multiple occasions to make sure that marijuana, I can't say that word. If you say that word on YouTube, they demonetize and ban your video. They put an age restriction on it. Did you know that? If I say the word Mary Jane, then they immediately demonetize and age restrict my video. So anyway, now that I've already said it, I guess this video too will be demonetized and age restricted. So Scalia and Ginsburg together in the 2005 case of Gonzalez versus Reich. This is predicated on the 1995 case of Lopez versus United States and the 2000 case of Morrison versus United States, where they both voted on opposite sides. Scalia towed the conservative line that the Interstate Commerce Clause couldn't be used in Lopez versus United States 1995, and the Interstate Commerce Clause couldn't be used in the 2000 case of Morrison versus United States, which had to do with the Violence Against Women's Act. So both those were struck down. And then Ginsburg in Lopez 95 and in Morrison 2000, she voted for the Commerce Clause, that the legislators could create any laws they want and they were constitutional. So remember, these guys at the Supreme Court level, the only thing they vote on is what the legislators have written and passed by the president signing those into effect. What the Supreme Court does specifically is they take a look at the legislation that the legislators wrote and the executive signed, the president, and they determine whether it's constitutional or not. That's the entire functionality of the Supreme Court in the three systems of the executive, the congressional, and the judicial branches of government. The judicial branch of government, specifically what they do is they take a look at what the legislators wrote and the president signed into law. And then these people called Supreme Court justices, what they do is they take a look at the legislation that the executive signed into law, and then they review it through a court case, of course, to determine whether or not that law is constitutional. If it violates the Constitution and the Bill of Rights that started back here in 1791, ratified in 1793. So that's what the functionality of this court right here is supposed to be. Is that what's going on though? No, the Supreme Court is working against our constitutional rights, against our freedoms, our liberties, against the founding documentation of America. The Supreme Court is the problem in our country. You know, how much I disdain and hate cops? Well, just so you know, as much as I hate cops, these people here I hate even more. So once again, let me go back here. Scalia and Ginsburg, they voted opposite in Lopez. They voted opposite in Morrison in the 2005 case of Reich versus Gonzalez, which used the same precedent, used the exact same precedents of using the Interstate Commerce Clause to make sure that homegrown Mary Jane would remain illegal. They voted together. They voted the same. Scalia actually wrote he wrote an opinion that agreed with the majority, which Ginsburg was in, but he said that the legislators couldn't use the Interstate Commerce Clause. This was the elastic clause that the police have a right to keep order. I wish I didn't know this stuff. I really wish I just had no idea of the things that I tell you. I wish I didn't know any of these things. But anyway, the poster right now, a lot of people are getting this poster because it's really getting popular again, which I find just to be the most amazing thing ever. I'm super grateful that so many people like it. So now let's go back to this one being abused and tortured. If you guys get your order in during this live stream, I will send you everything I sell for free.
Okay, well, that's another charge. It's failure to provide information to a police officer.
I'm scared.
Okay, so what's your name? Let's calm down. What's your name?
What did I do wrong?
I just told you committed a traffic infraction. I asked for your driver's license, proof of insurance. You failed to give it to me. So failure to identify is a charge. You can be arrested for it.
What did I do
Failure,
wrong?
obstruction of justice is also a charge. You can be arrested for it.
Why are you
What's your last
arresting
name?
me? Well, you tell me where I'm detained.
Go ahead and put her in the backseat of my car.
I'm asking you.
Where's your ID at, man?
I don't have one right now. Oh, there's glass in my shoe. Can we please empty it?
Butt in first. Put your butt in first.
Hold on a second. Didn't she just say
I don't have one right now. Oh, there's glass in my shoe. Can we
there's glass in my shoe where my skin can be cut? Can you please get it out?
please empty it?
Butt in first. Put your butt
They
in
don't
first.
hear it. They don't care.
Watch your head.
They don't hear it. They don't care.
Can we empty the glass out of my shoe is what I'm asking?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
She's failing to identify herself for getting some info for you here in a minute.
Put your foot in.
I saw my shoe. There's glass in my pants too.
In the car.
It's digging in my. Can I have my shoe?
Man, you're under arrest. Get in the car. And I cut my hand on your window. That's also a charge.
Oh my God. I mean, listen to what they do, how they gaslight people. It's just absolutely horrific. Absolutely horrific.
Stop! Come on, man. Wallet.
Disturbing body camera video shows a violent arrest in Colorado, now the subject of an internal investigation.
This is ridiculous.
So what do we know? An internal investigation goes nowhere because a lot of you have the Mullen Commission that I sent to you for free yesterday or the day before. If you check your email, if you ordered anything during this live stream, check your email right now and you have the Mullen Commission. So when they say an internal investigation, look what they're doing to the guy's hand here. They're trying to hurt people constantly. It's a constant game.
Disturbing
Look at them attacking his arm. He's standing there trying to talk to them.
body camera
He's sitting in his truck talking to
video
them.
shows
Look at them both attacking his arm.
a
Look at them both trying to hurt him.
violent arrest
Why are they trying to hurt him?
in Colorado. Now the
Look, they're trying to twist his fingers and his wrist and his arm.
subject of an
Now they're pulling it back behind the truck.
internal
Just insane.
investigation.
This is ridiculous.
Yeah, I agree with you.
Quit acting like an idiot. I ain't acting like nothing. I got a taser piece in my lip. You guys shot me right in the face.
They shot him in the face with a taser.
This week, the Los Animas County Sheriff's Office announced it launched an investigation into the incident as first responders' use of force comes into question.
Put your hands behind your back. Put your hands behind. Put your hands. I'm going.
So the hardest thing in the world to do is to get a full-grown man to get his wrist. So the sport of wrestling, just so you guys know, the sport that I've done my entire life where I have my cauliflower ears from. Okay, the sport of wrestling, it requires that you have to pin another man down on his back, and that's how you win the sport. You know how hard that is? You know how hard that is? Do you know how hard it is to get a guy's arms behind his back in a double arm bar, or to get a double wrist roll with his arms behind his back? It is one of the hardest things to do in the world. The oldest sport in the world is wrestling, Greco-Roman wrestling. And so we know that it's damn near impossible to get a really strong guy's arms behind his back, unless, of course, you beat him, tase him, kick him, punch him, and physically destroy him. Then you can get his arms behind his back. But you have to do a significant amount of physical damage to the person to force his arms behind his back. And look how simply we do it here every day, as though it's supposed to be a normal thing for people.
Settle down. What's going on here? Get the back! Get back! Hey, he's recording this kid's book. That's fine.
Get back! Get back! Don't bring the camera over here! Get back!
Boy, what? This is crazy, guys.
He's saying the way you're behaving is crazy, because the idea that you have to pin my wrists behind my back is ludicrous. It is ludicrous in a decent civil society that you have to have your wrists tethered behind your back with metal shackled torture cuffs. It is ridiculous to think that.
Do what you're told, all right?
Do what you're told? Eat my shorts, you jackboot thug pig.
You think it's okay just to roll up on traffic stop and not do what you're told? Now you go to jail.
Oh my God. So would he roll up on the traffic stop and film it? I wonder if that's what happened.
You do what you're told, all right? You think it's okay just to roll up on traffic stops?
I roll up on traffic stops all the time. Yeah, I think it's perfectly fine to roll up on traffic stops. Yes, I do.
And not do what you're told? Now you go to jail.
The incident happened on November 29th of last year, about 3 hours south of Denver in Trinidad, Colorado. Originally, Sheriff's Deputy Mikhail Noel pulled over Nathan Espinoza for following too closely to his squad car.
Are you freaking kidding me? So he pulled him over for following his squad car too closely? That's what this is about? A cop and his ego?
Following too closely to his squad car. Pulled over Nathan Espinoza for following too closely to his squad car.
So this is about you were too close to me and I'm a scared little pig?
Windows frozen.
Okay. What's up? Deputy Noah with the sheriff's office. Let me get your driver's license ready. Hold that dog.
Allie, get back. Can I ask where you're a little snippy? What's the problem is?
What's the problem?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're following too closely. Can't you see the roads are icy? You see me slowing down and you're still coming up behind me. There's no reason for you to be doing that.
Brakes in there.
It's not good. Don't tell me how I should be driving. Okay, I'm in a marked. All right, but that doesn't give you the right to follow a marked patrol car close like that. What if I
David,
had to
check your
stop?
email.
I know there's ice there. That's why I
David,
was
check your
cruising,
email.
so I don't slip.
Both, really.
There's no reason for you to be that close behind a marked patrol car.
That's what he's pulling him over for? Saying he's too close in a marked patrol car? It's an ego thing. It's all ego. Has nothing to do with anything.
Okay, when you find that, stay in the vehicle, your registration and insurance. I'll be back.
So
At the time of the incident,
what did we see happen just here? What did we see happen? What is he doing right here? What is he doing? What is he doing? Take a look at what the guy's doing. Let me send that email to everybody. Check your email if you ordered anything that check your email, everybody. I just sent off 25 emails to people. I sent off the trifold. I sent off the poster. I sent off the 5A cop card. Check your email right now. If you purchased one thing from my website, deletelaws.com, check your email, deletelaws.com with a Z. I just sent you everything. So, but let me just show you something. What's he doing right here?
There's no reason for you to be doing that.
Brakes in there.
It's not good. Don't tell me how I should be driving. Okay, I'm in a marked. All right, but that doesn't give you the right to follow a marked patrol car close like that. What if I had to stop? I know there's ice there. That's why I was cruising, so I don't slip.
He's looking for his stuff.
There's no reason for you to be that close
He's
behind a marked
disoriented.
patrol car.
He's still looking for his stuff.
Okay, when you find that, stay in the vehicle.
Now, when you find that stuff, stay in the vehicle. Why isn't your stuff set up? Why don't you have your license registration? Put a 1 in the chat if you know cops are trying to pull you over. Everybody already knows that. Why don't you have everything like this? Everything goes in your visor above your head so your hands are like this. That way you never got to stop recording. I created a system for you. If my channel is not here tomorrow, go to my website. I'll be streaming every day about noon, 1 o'clock every day. I'm not going to stop.
Well, your registration and insurance. I'll be back.
At the time of the incident, Espinoza and his father, Kenneth Espinoza, were driving separate vehicles to a garage. When Nathan was pulled over at the traffic stop, Kenneth also pulled over his vehicle. Body camera video shows Lieutenant Henry Trujillo approach his vehicle.
Steven, check your email if you would, please. Lizette, check your email. I sent you everything. I sent you the 5A cop card, the trifold, the poster, the ebook. Thomas, check your email. I sent you everything in your email. Carlos, check your email. I sent you everything. Daryl got that 5A cop card on pre-order. They're coming out today, Daryl. I sent you everything in your email for free, Daryl. Check your email if you would, please. Let me double check on Daryl's order, make sure I got him everything. Yeah, Daryl, check in Reno. Daryl in Reno. So let's listen to the details of this one more time.
Nathan was pulled over at the traffic stop.
Nathan was pulled over by a traffic stop. So this is his dad going behind him and checking.
Were driving separate vehicles.
So his dad and his son were driving separate vehicles.
Garage. When Nathan was pulled over at the traffic stop, Kenneth also pulled over his vehicle. Body camera video shows Lieutenant Henry Trujillo approach his vehicle.
So there's been no law broken by the dad. There's been no law broken by the dad. He's done nothing wrong. So remember, the dad is only pulled over to observe his son who's been pulled over. And the cop walks up and knocks on his window. Does the guy have the trifold up in the visor?
Do you need to be behind this traffic stop?
Yeah, I do.
Why?
My son right there, he was following me.
Okay, he's on a traffic stop, so you don't need to be behind it.
That's incorrect data. That's incorrect data. You know, you have a right to stop anywhere. It's on your 5A cop card. When you see a cop, you start filming. The cop walks up to you, you announce. If he says any words, I invoke my 5th Amendment right to remain silent. I have a right to be here. I have a right to film this. So he pulled over because his son was pulled over.
Well, you gotta be mean. Oh, I'm not being mean. We just don't like when people pull in behind us.
I don't like when they kill my son.
Oh, so he says, we don't like when people pull in behind us. He said, I don't like when people pull my son over. That's a fair thing to say, I think.
That's what we get paid to do, to pull people over.
No, that is not. That is not. You dumb jackboot thug pig. You frickin' moron. No, you don't. You get paid to uphold our rights. The reason laws are created is to protect individual freedoms and individual liberties. Laws are not created so that you can pull people over. You tyrant. You jackboot thug pig. That is not why laws in our country were created at all whatsoever. Our entire foundation of America is based on the principles and teachings of natural law by John Locke. John Locke will write in his book, Two Treaties of Government, 1690, that the only reason laws are created is to ensure and uphold the rights of other individuals. Laws are not created for the jackboot thug. We don't get paid to pull you over. That is not true.
Paid to be a and you don't either.
Oh, so then he says you get paid to be an F and A-hole.
We just don't like when people pull in behind us.
I don't like when they kill my son.
That's what we get paid to do, to pull people over.
You
No.
don't get paid to be a
And you don't either, okay? I don't got to put up with you, okay? I asked.
Oh, no. Yes, you do have to put up with his shit, bro. You're a paid public servant. This is 1 year ago. This is 11/29/22. I wonder if this guy's sued.
You a simple question, okay?
Hold on, man.
In fact, you need to leave now or you're going to get charged.
Okay, that's incorrect data. I'm so sorry. He didn't pull down his trifold and say, actually, I hate to inform you of this, officer, but this is going to be on camera for my federal civil rights lawsuit. It says right here in my trifold, number 11, the guy says you can't, he's not even on the freeway. He's just parked on a side road here where other cars are allowed to park legally. Testline versus Danforth, constitutional. My right to stop is inherent in my right to travel. Your state statute or ordinance is unconstitutional. I stopped here to conduct legitimate business affairs, which is be the press and film my son being pulled over. Held, travel is also the right to stop along the way for a purpose. My incident to travel, it's in your trifold. Instead of him calling him an effing a-hole, instead of him having any back and forth at all, he should have immediately invoked his Fifth Amendment right to remain silent, listened to the pig what he said, then immediately told him I have a right to do this and everything should have been caught on film. Why don't you have my trifold in your car?
It's that easy.
Body camera video then shows the pair arguing about the father's decision to also pull over.
I'm recording too.
We won't get that tape, you jackboot thug pig, especially if you murder that kid.
I asked you a simple question. If you have attitude, that's your problem. Okay?
Pounding on my door.
Yeah, you saw me and you rolled your window up when I came. Hold on a second, okay?
No, he's right. He is sitting right there on the side of the road, but he's using too many words and he's not filming the pig. Just so you guys know, you guys can look it up. It's called the Hawthorne effect. Once you are filming somebody, their behavior changes. I learned this from Press with Ranker. He's the one that taught me this. He taught me about the Hawthorne effect. Once you point your camera at someone, their behavior changes. Their behavior changes. Why isn't he pointing his camera? Why isn't he teaching? Yeah, Aja, we can talk about right to travel. I disagree with the driver's license scam, but my job is to, first of all, do no harm and guide you properly so that you don't end up in torture cuffs and you don't end up in the dungeon. My first job is to make sure that there's no harm done to you. So even though I disagree with the driver's license scam, Aja, I still teach people to have their license, registration, and proof of insurance ready to go. This negates 3/4 of the violence we see in traffic stops from these jackboot thug pigs. This negates that. It ends it right away because they have everything that you have to provide by law. And then right here, it says right here, everything I have to provide by law is in the slip below. It's right there. Check your email, everybody. I just sent off a bunch of free stuff. Check your email. Check your email. You probably have my stuff. If you ordered something, it went to your spam folder. So check that. So he's having a back and forth. He doesn't agree.
You rolled your window up when I walked up, okay? So I knocked on your window, okay? You are not a cop. You don't need to be behind me, okay? So you need to leave right now.
I don't need to do anything.
You got 5 seconds to leave, okay? There's no reason for you to be behind this traffic stop.
Yes, there is. Yes, there is.
No reason, okay?
Yes, there is. Cops are killing our sons and daughters left and right. Cops are murdering our people. Cops are brutal, savage, jackboot thug pigs attacking our people in the streets. You bet your ass there's a reason to pull over. You bet your ass if I see someone pulled over, I pull right over behind them. If you're too scared to be a copper, then get another job.
No reason, okay?
It's not a public
No
street.
reason.
Do I not pay
Okay,
taxes?
do you always stop behind cops when they pull people over?
Yes.
I ain't stopped right behind it.
Okay, you don't.
Look, so this is at 4 minutes, 18 seconds. Look how far away he actually is. Look how far away so there's at the time of the he's 40 yards back.
Espinoza.
He's way back. He's 6 or 7 car lengths back. Take a look. You can see it right there. He's 6 or 7 car lengths back.
And his father, Kenneth.
So he's look how far back he is. I wouldn't be that far back. I'd be a lot closer than that.
Espinoza were driving separate vehicles to a garage. When Nathan...
We stop behind cops when they pull people over?
Yes, we do. That's what we do. Because you're a dangerous thug pig. Yes, we do.
Stopped right behind it.
Okay, you don't need to be here. You don't need to be here, okay?
Yes, he does need to be there. We have to film you at all times. You're the danger. You're the demon. You're the darkness in our country as cops.
You need to go.
No, I don't. I'm waiting on my son.
All right,
He's
Okay,
fine.
right there. Right there. You see what just happened? Let me show it again and teach you how to use your trifold.
Stop behind cops when they pull people over?
I ain't stopped right behind it.
Okay, you don't need to be here. You don't need to be here, okay? You need to go.
No, I don't. I'm waiting on my son.
All right,
He's
fine.
right.
Okay, there it is. There it is. You're seeing it. The reason why you have to have the literature on you and in your car. You have to have it set up. When I'm talking to jackboot thug pigs, everything's on camera. And when I talk to them, we start off nice and slow. I'm going to assert my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. He said what he just said. You have to go, officer, to go around the clearly established prong that would invoke your qualified immunity. I'm going to show you the actual most on point case law on my right to travel. Constitutionally, my right to stop is inherent in my right to travel. If you violate my civil liberties, I will file a federal civil rights lawsuit against you. This video I'm making is for the judge because this goes around your qualified immunity. You lose qualified immunity because I showed you the actual law and it's on camera, jackboot thug pig. Do whatever you want. But I'm going to do what my constitutional rights are. I'm going to stand on my constitutional rights. Do you see how calm and sure I am? Do you see how positive I am? I'm 100% sure on my right to travel is inherent in my right to stop. I know it. I have the literature right there. You have to have the literature in your hand. Are you getting what I'm putting down here, Brown? Are you getting what I'm putting down here? Torture cuffs, huh? Got a new torture cuffs, copper, eat Chille's shorts. I mean, I like the name. I never know who's behind the name. So, you know, as you guys know, I'm not real super trustful of random people on the internet. But, you know, you have to have my trifold in your car. You have to learn how to use your camera. You have to learn how to use your trifold. You have to have your license, registration, proof of insurance set up because you already know that they are trying to arrest you. It won't end until we take our power back. Why don't you have a trifold in your car? I'll give it to you for free if you don't have the $8 it costs for the print at home one. If you don't have the $30 for the one you order from me with that fancy rubber band. Man, this rubber band is so fancy. I don't know where I put it, but it is a fancy ass rubber band. I'll give it to you for free. That's where I was trying to get to. I'll give it to you for nothing if you can't afford it.
Deputy Noel's body camera video shows what happens next when Lieutenant Trujillo walks away.
No reason. Do you always stop behind cops when they pull people over?
I ain't stopped right behind it.
Okay, you don't need to be here. You don't need
right
to be
behind
here,
it,
okay?
sir.
You need to go.
No,
So remember, this cop pulled over the other guy because he was following too close to his cop car. So he already has an ego problem. And now this cop has an ego problem. What city and state is this in?
I don't. I'm waiting on my son. He's my ride back to Wilson.
Leave.
No, you don't have to leave. You have to have your trifold and tell that pig to go suck an egg. You don't have to leave.
Leave.
That's the part. Stay.
Which is it? You just told him to leave. He started to pull away. Which is it?
Hey, stop. Get out the car. Get out the car.
What? Now he pulled his gun on him? Wow.
Leave.
That's the part.
So he says leave.
Leave. Leave.
He put this car in drive. He told him to leave twice, so he's leaving.
That's the part. Stay.
Now he changed it. He already put the car in drive. He's already pulling away.
Stay. Hey, stop. Get out the car. Get out the car.
Wow, what a freaking psycho. And people think that these are good people?
Get out the car. Get out the car. What are you gonna do? That's the file. Give me the radio. Get out the car. Get out the car.
I wouldn't have put the car in gear. That's for damn sure.
Get out the car. Get out the car. Get out the car. Get out the car. Get out the car.
Wow, this guy's a freaking psycho.
Get out the car. Stop it now. Get out the car. Get out the car.
Look at these guys acting like fucking animals. This is insane. And we've accepted this in our society. This is insanity.
Separate body camera video shows the incident from another angle.
Get out the car! Get out
Stop now! Stop it now!
He's parking back where he went like a normal human being. They got their guns drawn. They're going to shoot him.
Get out the Stop it now!
Look at this little beta male. What a chump.
Now! Get out!
Get out! Get out! Now they're going to try to hurt him. Now they're trying to hurt his arm like it started off with.
Now! Get out of the car!
Hey, man, do you see the car? Do you see this?
Get out of the car!
Wow.
Do you see this? Are you recording? Yes.
Yeah, we're recording it.
Yeah.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I ain't doing
What do you
anything.
think you're doing? He did nothing but stop on the side of the road to watch his son. That's all this man has done. He's done nothing illegal. He's done nothing wrong. Victor, if there's a follow-up of this, someone find the follow-up video. You guys, listen to me. You guys have got to listen to me. If you had the trifold in your car and you followed my step-by-step tutorial, this doesn't happen to you. You dominate that pig. If you follow my step-by-step tutorial, this doesn't happen to you. Plain as day, doesn't happen to you. If you have the trifold and you use your camera properly, and if you get the trifold, I'll give you everything I sell for free. Go to deletelaws.com, put your order in, and I will give you everything I sell for free. Absolutely everything I sell for free. What are you waiting for? Hurry up and get my stuff in your car. If you can't afford it, just hit the word inquiry. Go to the inquiry form on my website, Delete Laws, and say, I don't have $8, and I'll email it to you for free. You print it out yourself.
Yeah, you're on a traffic stop and you're trying to drive away?
Call state patrol.
Trying to drive away. He gave him an order to leave. He told him twice. He put it in gear and started to drive away, and the guy flipped out.
Patrol has nothing to do with anything. Okay, they don't have jurisdiction over us.
Look at them trying to break his arm. I'm not sure if you see this or not, but his elbow faces forward. His hinge elbow does not go behind his truck. Watch what they do to his arm.
To do with anything. Okay, they don't have
Look, they're trying to break his arm, trying to break his shoulder by using the truck as a lever to break his arm. And this guy, of course, has his blue pig tattoos up and down his arm. It says officer or something right there.
Get out of the car now. No,
I got my truck.
I don't give a put it in park.
I just can't.
Look what they're doing to his arm. As though he's some sort of threat. He's done nothing. He's done nothing wrong.
Don't pull away from me.
I'm not.
You're going to get lit up.
I'm not.
You're going to get lit up for what? For what?
You're going to get lit up.
My arm, man.
You're breaking my arm. I just said they're trying to break his arm. Listen to what the guy says.
For me.
I'm not.
You're going to get lit up.
I'm not.
Okay, you're going to get lit up.
Breaking my arm, man.
You're breaking my
I'm gonna
arm.
get out. Get out the fucking car. I'm complying
Look,
with
they're
that.
actively trying to break the guy's shoulder, elbow, wrist, trying to break his bones by using pure brute strength to try to break his physical body.
Can you hold on? I'm not. Get out the car, man.
Honestly, I would have put the car in drive. I would have left at this point. I don't know. I don't think I could have sat there and been abused that way. I don't know. Maybe.
Get back over there now.
I'm trying. You just stay there and record.
Wow, look at them attacking him.
You guys
Get out.
hold on.
Now.
I'm getting out. I'm not.
You're under arrest.
I'm not.
Get out. Turn around and face the truck. You're under arrest.
Okay, guys.
Put your hands behind your back.
But they can't act like anywhere like civilized human beings and just let go of him and say, okay, turn around, put your hand, I don't agree with putting people in torture cuffs. So, but he would have gone with them. He's a sensible middle-aged man.
Down. Put your hands behind your back.
Video shows officials tase Kenneth while attempting to get him into the back seat of a squad car.
Get out of the car. Hey, now. Get out of the car.
Look at this. This is insane.
Hey, do you see the fucking car? Do you see the
Out of the car.
Do you see the? Are you recording?
Yeah, we're
Look what
recording.
they're doing to him.
What the hell do you think you're doing?
I ain't doing anything.
Look what they're doing to him.
Now you're on a traffic stop and you're trying to drive away?
Get out the car. Call state patrol.
Get out the car. It has nothing to
Look, he's just sitting there calmly talking, and these guys are acting like total psychos.
do with anything.
Now the guy's trying to break his arm. They got to get him out like a rat. They got to get him out.
Put it in park. Mark,
I just did.
seatbelt is off.
You know,
Don't pull away from me.
I'm not.
You're gonna get lit up.
I'm not.
You're gonna get lit up. What kind of jackboot thug pigs do we have in this country?
You're gonna get
You're
lit up.
breaking my arm, man. Hold on, I'm gonna get out.
Get out the car. Get out the car.
Can you hold on?
I'm not. Get out the car, man.
His hands are up. He's saying, I'm not doing anything.
Get back over there now.
I'm trying. You just stay there and record. Then you guys
Get out.
hold on.
What is he doing?
I'm getting out. I'm not.
What is he doing to this person who has not thrown a punch, has not done anything but complied with everything asked of him?
You're under arrest. I'm not. Get out. Turn around and face the truck. You're under arrest.
Okay, guys.
Put your hands behind your
Settle
back.
down.
Put your hands behind your back.
Put your hands behind your back. I'm going. Put your hands. I'm going peacefully.
Let me just tell you, cops, something. I could whip both of your asses. I could whip both those cops' asses. I could whip their asses straight up. I could beat the shit out of both those cops without even trying. Could toss them both on their heads. And I physically feel like I want to just beat the shit out of both of them. I wish I was still in my 20s and I could just go hunt those pigs down. But we have to do it right. We have to do it through petition, press, speech, assembly. We have to do it through using our First Amendment. I mean, this is what we're seeing here is absolutely phenomenal. It's unbelievable that we I'll say it every day. I'll say it every day, twice on Sunday. If you don't like it, I'm sorry. I hate to tell you, but the fact is, we allowed this kind of behavior by jackboot thug pigs because it was only happening to blacks. We allowed this to happen. White community, white skinned people. We allowed this to happen. We allowed them to treat blacks like this all through the 19th and 20th century. And now in the 21st century, it's happening to us, the white-skinned people. This was set up for black people. This wasn't set up for you and me. I'm just being honest. Can't take it? I don't give a flying fuck if you can take it or not. Get the hell out of here. I don't care. I'm going to tell you the truth. We allowed this behavior because it was only happening to blacks. That dumb Enner, he didn't do what I said. Oh, you mean you got another dumb Enner over there? I got an Enner over here who won't do what I'm telling him to do. And we allowed this. You and I. We allowed this to happen. The laws in our country were created for black men. We allowed this. And now you got to get my trifold in your car. And yeah, you got to have your camera rolling. Got to have everything going. Got to make sure you get to a touchdown position. Get to a touchdown position. Don't reach down below your steering wheel because you could get shot. How come we allowed that? It was for blacks. Black people. This was okay to do to black people. This was perfectly fine. Just another Enner. Just grab that Enner. Put him in torture cuffs. Take him to that Enner ain't listening to you. I tell you what, Cletus, you get a hold of that black skin and you do whatever you need to do. And white America looked out their windows and they saw it as they were dragging this black guy through the street, kicking him and punching him and beating him and going, well, that Enner should have listened. You never thought it was going to happen to your son. You never thought a generation or two later it would happen to your grandson. And now all the boomers and all the Gen Xers, I'm a Gen Xer, the greatest generation, we're now looking back and we're going, man, how'd this happen? How'd it happen? We allowed it. It was only happening to the dumb Enners who didn't want to listen to the piggies. Dumb black person. That dumb black guy should have listened. I'll tell you, Craig, did you see the black guy the other day in the street getting his brains kicked in by the police? I sure did, Biff. I sure did see that. And I'll tell you, that black man should have listened to the cops. He didn't comply. Oh, he didn't comply? Is that right? Well, good thing it's only for the black people. We allowed this to happen in the name of racism.
Settle down.
Get out. Turn around and face the truck. You're under arrest.
Okay.
Let's watch the cop that got in there, right? I don't know if there's a prong or a stick or something in the bottom of the taser he's poking him with, but he's trying to, instead of using his two hands and wrist rolling the guy, he's poking the taser into him as hard as he can, pushing the taser into him, as though that's going to control a full-grown man. It's not.
Settle down. Put your hands. Settle down. Put your hands behind your back. I'm going.
Look,
Put your hands.
I'm sticking it into
I'm
him.
going peacefully, son. Settle down.
Psycho.
What's going on here? Get back! Hey, he's recording this case. Look, that's fine. He can record all he wants. This is.
Look at the other guy trying to break his arm. Look at the guy here. So the way you get someone's wrist and you cuff him is you put his wrist up against his back. This is a very basic chicken wing in wrestling. I learned it in 2nd grade.
Look, that's fine. He can record all
Does he
he
do
wants.
that though? Nope. He's not going to do that. He's not going to place his wrist on the lower back so that he can cuff it. Watch what he does. What is he doing right there? What's he doing right there? Why would you bring the wrist off of the back when, I'm not sure if you guys know this or not. I would consider myself an expert in the sport of wrestling. I've used it in hundreds of fistfights. I've used it in hundreds of matches. I've either won or been in the finals of almost every tournament I've ever been in since elementary school. So I've wrestled. I'm 49. I've wrestled since 2nd grade. So I've wrestled for over 40 years of my life. The way that you control a man's wrist when you're going to chicken wing him is you take the wrist behind the back and you place it on the small of the back. That's how it works. What's he doing right there? Why is the wrist over here? You wouldn't do this to control a man. You wouldn't separate his wrist away from his body because that gives him 18 to 24 inches of room to leverage and to move. You want to put the wrist up against here and push. So now I don't have there's no wiggle room. That's how you subdue somebody. That's why when you see me walk up to people, I'm so confident because I know that this pussy right here, it'll take me less than 10 seconds to have him on the ground and chicken winged that fast because I've done it for 40 years. So what's he doing here though? That is not how you chicken wing somebody. That is not proper format at all. If someone showed that in the wrestling room, I would stop them and say, well, no. That's not how you chicken wing somebody. That's not how you chicken wing somebody. Why are you doing that? Why are you showing him that? So he's trying to break the guy's arm right here. He's trying to twist his shoulder or break his arm.
You do what you're told, all right? You think it's okay just to roll up on traffic stops? No,
yes, I do think it's okay to roll up on traffic stops. Where was this in Colorado?
Do what you're told. Now you go to jail.
That's all right. I'm a
Turn around and face the truck.
I'm already cuffed.
I'm already cuffed, he says. Look.
Do what you're told. Now you go to jail.
That's all right. I'm a
Turn around and face the truck.
I'm already cuffed. You guys not listening. If you listen, you ain't get manhandled.
Now let's go. Move. Let's go.
That's great. You need to settle down.
Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in when you. I'm gonna tase you. Get in the car. Get
He's crying.
no. Turn around and face the truck.
Mark.
I'm already cuffed.
Rock.
Damn. No. Turn.
Oh, you see that?
Tase you. Get in the car.
So that's where he releases the taser. When he sticks him in the stomach right there, he pushes the button on the taser.
Damn.
Tases him right there.
No.
Tases him right there.
Turn around and face the truck. I'm already cuffed.
Mr. Robinson, check your email.
let's
Mr.
go.
Robinson, check your email.
go.
I just sent you everything I sell for free, bro.
You need to settle down.
Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in when you do the Get in now. Damn. Now.
But moments after
So let's go. Let's go.
So I want to show you something real fast here. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Bam! Right there. Okay, there's no room for your legs and feet right there. Take a look at what I'm looking at here. There's no room for a man's legs or feet. That's about 8-10 inches right there at the most. There's no room. So, look, I've been a competitive. I mean, I've done all kinds of physical sports in my life. I've fought MMA for 24 years. Like, my arms alone would barely fit in between where the leg rest is for the knees, for the hinges of your knees and the back of that torture mobile right there. So I'm not going to fit inside of there. My legs are, I mean, I'm a big dude, So I'm short, but I'm wide and girthy. So how am I going to fit back there? And why should I be shoved into that little tiny space? Why should I be shackled like a pig? Why do my wrists need? This man did no crime. There was no restitution due, no damaged property, no person was injured. He simply sat behind a car watching his son get pulled over. Is there a follow-up video for this? Victor was saying there's a follow-up video for this. Listen, you guys have got to listen to me. You have to have my trifold in your car. You've got to use my trifold. It'll stop a lot of this stuff. If you listen to me and get your registration, insurance proof of registration, you get everything on a laminated slip, and then it goes inside of your trifold. And when you get pulled over, you simply give me your license, registration, proof of insurance. And then you very quickly, the moment he says anything, you invoke your Fifth Amendment right. This will save you. This will save you from having to go through that most of the time. I'll give it to you for free. Order anything from my website. I'll give you my 5A cop card, my poster, my ebook, the Mullen Commission, the Racist Origin of Gun Control. I'll give you everything for free. If you guys don't pre-order one of these 5A cop cards, you're not going to get one. I only ordered 1,000 and they'll be sold out before Christmas. You got to get one of these 5A cop cards and carry it in your wallet. It's a credit card. It's an actual credit card. And listen, so look, if you can't afford my stuff, I'll give it to you for free. That's how much I mean it. That's how much I really don't want to see this happen to you. I sell these for a living. That's what I do. That's what I do for a living, right? But it doesn't really matter to me because for me, I'll give it to you. And look at the 5A cop card. Look at the credit card. Look how dope that is. It's an actual credit card. It's an actual credit card. And I give you two of them. I give you a non-driver and a driver card. So if you're in the car and you get pulled over, you give the non-driver card to your passengers. This is the non-driver card right here. You give the non-driver, see what it says non-driver right there in the middle? Non-driver, 5A cop card, non-driver. Cop requests your ID, says he has reasonable articulable suspicion. In the yellow is what you say. I identify as good citizen and I plead the Fifth Amendment. I don't give ID without probable cause. There's the law in the navy blue. Hibble versus Nevada, 2004, says that with reasonable articulable suspicion, citizen must state how they ID. The Fourth Amendment says no ID is required without probable cause. You hand this to your passenger when you get pulled over. Because you have two of them. I give you a driver one and a non-driver one. If you have the trifold and the driver card and the non-driver card, you should be able to avoid being thrown into a dungeon. And if you talk real slow, like I do, if you take your camera and you say, officer, I invoke my Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. And he says, oh, well, does your address on your driver's license match your current physical address? Use the address on my ID. It says so right there. I will take no tests or seizures. Don't ask me where I'm coming from. Don't ask me where I've been. I will take no tests, no searches or seizures. Use the address on my ID. I'll give no additional information. Everything I need to provide is in the slip below.
You need to settle down. Get in the car. Get in the car. Get in when you are doing the Get down. Now.
But moments after Kenneth is seated in the backseat of the squad, he's pulled out once again.
So they just had all that trouble getting him in the back of the car because they're arresting him for no good reason. They're arresting him for no good reason.
On you. Don't do that, man. I'm going to get you. I'm going to pass search you. Now get out. I got my wallet. Get out now.
Wow. So why are they doing it? Why are they doing it?
Now.
Get out the car. Okay.
What the hell? What in the hell?
Get out. I got my wallet. Get out now.
Listen, this is a middle-aged man. He's 50 years old. We don't do a lot of grappling and fighting at 50, just so you know. It doesn't happen every day unless you're doing jujitsu every day.
Get out now.
Wow, just abusing him. He can't get his feet out because they're stuck in there because there's no room. See his feet down here? His heel is wedged between the door and the tiny little space, so he can't even turn his foot out.
Get out the car. Okay.
Wow. Wow.
This is how it's going to work.
Wow, look what they're doing to this guy who's not broken any law.
Okay, you're going to do what you're told to do, and that's it.
Stand up.
He can't. His foot's wedged into the car.
Up against the car. Spread
Wow.
your feet.
So extra.
Come on, guys.
Stop.
Wow, they're just beating on him and abusing him.
Come on, man.
I got his wallet.
This is ridiculous.
Well, quit acting like an idiot.
I mean, that's like nothing. I got a piece in my neck. You guys shot me right in the goddamn face.
He's got they didn't show the tasing, but they tased him and they shot him in the face with the taser.
That's fine. Go ahead and roll meds all that.
Quit grabbing my arm.
Quit grabbing my arm. What a lying pig. He's not trying to fight you. You liar. You jackboot thug lion pig. Look, his hands are open. He's not grabbing anybody's arm. What a lying pig.
Lean up against the car.
Jesus Christ.
Spread your feet apart.
They're just abusing him. They're just abusing him.
I can't. Spread him.
Terry, check your email. Rocky, check your email. I sent you everything.
Jesus, I thought you guys good, man.
Quentin, check your email.
He's following me to forward, man.
Just calm down for us.
Calm down for now. You're the ones who acted like a bunch of psychos.
Kenneth can be heard saying the situation is excessive, arguing he was tased in the face.
Come on, guys. This is excessive. Come on, man.
This is ridiculous.
It is ridiculous.
Quit acting like an idiot.
I ain't acting like nothing.
I got a taser piece in my lip. You guys shot me right in the damn face.
Terry, in New
Later,
York.
Deputy Noel can be heard explaining what happened, arguing Kenneth tried to run him over.
Hold on to the car, trying to open the door. I said, get out the car, stop the car, stop the car. He runs it while I'm holding on to the car. So I had him at gunpoint. Then he puts the car in reverse, backs up almost hits Henry's car while I'm still holding on to the car. And we tried getting him out of the car, and he had the car in drive, and he accelerated, got to get in one more.
First responder.
Okay.
Car, get out the car, stop the car.
Tried to run him over.
So
Deputy Noel can be heard explaining what happened, arguing Kenneth tried to run him over.
Hold on to the car.
okay, Kenneth tried to roll him over. This is at 11 minutes and 32 seconds.
Trying to open the door. I said, get out the car, stop the car. He guns it.
He guns it. He said he gunned it. He punched the gas.
While I'm holding on to the car.
While he was holding on to the car is what he said. He said that he gunned it while he was holding on to the car. That's what he said.
So I had him at gunpoint.
So I had my gun pointed at him. No, that's not. None of that is true so far.
Then he puts the car in reverse, backs up.
Then he puts the car in reverse to park because he was following your orders.
Almost hits Henry's car.
He almost hits. I'm sorry. What did he just say?
Then at gunpoint. Then he puts the car in reverse, backs up, almost hits Henry's car.
Almost hits Sammy's car, whoever the other guy's name is.
While I'm still holding on to the car. And we tried getting him out of the car, and he had the car in drive, and he accelerated, got to get in one more.
He had the car in drive and he accelerated?
He had the car in drive, and he accelerated, got to get in one more.
First
Okay. Let's see.
No reason, okay?
It's not a public
No
street.
reason, okay? You don't need to.
My son.
X when Lieutenant.
I ain't. You don't need to be here, okay?
Okay, so what he said was that he punched it, accelerated while he was holding onto the car.
You need to go.
No, I don't. I'm waiting on my son. He's my ride back to Wilson.
Leave.
So this cop, who's the lying pig, the one you just saw.
Leave.
Okay, she told him to leave twice. So he looks at this guy, realizes he's a pig. So he goes. He puts the car in drive right there. No other orders have been given other than to
leave. That's the part. You can stay.
So he didn't have a hold of the car.
That's the part. You can stay. Hey, stop. Get out the car. Get out the car.
Now you pulled your gun.
Get out the car. Get out the car. What are you gonna do? You gonna SD4, give me the radio.
So now he puts the car in reverse to follow the commands.
Get out the car. Get out the car. Get out the car. Get out the car.
And then he almost hit the other car. It looks like he's clearly backing into a space in parallel parking while a guy's got a gun at his head.
The car. Get out the car. Get out the car. Get out the car. Stop it now. Get out the
Then he pulled the car forward and put it in park. There was no punching.
Get out the gas.
There was no punching of the gas in any scenario. He never punched it once.
Separate body camera video shows the incident from another angle.
Get out the car. Get out
Stop now. Stop it now. Now.
But there's no punching of the gas anywhere. The tires never spun. And he was on.
Let's go.
Move.
Let's go.
That's great. Nothing. I got a I stopped.
The situation is excessive, arguing.
Come on, man. This is ridiculous.
Deputy.
He lies right here. Every word he says is a lie. There's not a single word of truth that this pig says. He's lying the whole way.
Get out the car. Get out the car. Stop the car. Stop the car. He runs it.
No, that's not what you said. You told him to leave twice. Why are you lying?
He heard explaining what happened, arguing Kenneth tried to run him over.
He said he tried to run him over.
Hold on to the car, trying to open the door. Get out the car. Get out the car.
No, you told him to leave twice. We just watched it.
Stop the car. Stop the car. He runs it while I'm holding on to the car. So I had him at gunpoint. Then he puts the car in reverse, backs up almost hits Henry's car while I'm still holding on to the car. And we tried getting him out of the car. And
Every word's a lie. Every word is a lie. Not a single word of truth.
First responders then discussed the tasing incident before taking the father to jail.
We tried to get him out. He was refusing, and then when we tried to put him in, he was refusing. So I tased him, but he fell back. So one hit him here, one hit him in the chin or something. So who have met?
No, dude, you guys were out of control psychos from the very beginning.
I'm gonna take a look at him. And then I tried to get him out to pat search him and get his wallet because he wouldn't tell me anything. And then that's when.
Want to see what a lying jackboot thug pig looks like? He looks like G.I. Joe loser right there. There's a loser. The loser's talking. There's another loser there. I hate cops.
That's when you rolled up.
I hate them.
I'm going to get him over to the jail.
Get him over to the jail for what? He didn't do anything wrong.
I'll have Madge meet you at the jail.
Kenneth Espinoza was originally charged with resisting arrest and assaulting a police officer, but those charges have since been dropped. His attorney says he plans to file a civil suit against the sheriff's office. Reporting for Law and Crime Network, I'm Sierra Gillespie.
Are fired. Colorado deputies who tased a man multiple times are fired. Let me get this set up for you guys. 2 Colorado sheriff's deputies were fired after an investigation found their repeated use of tasers against a man, including in his lower lip, was unjustified. The Los Alamos County Sheriff's Office confirmed on Monday. Deputy Nikhil Noel and Lieutenant, don't call them by these names, and Henry Trujillo violated a number of agency policies, including inappropriate use of a taser against Kenneth Espinoza while he was handcuffed and inaccurately reporting what happened. according to the Pueblo County Sheriff's Office. Investigators also recommended referring the matter for a criminal probe, alleging that Noel and Trujillo's actions during the traffic stop escalated the use of force, bodily injury, and false arrest. It is unknown if they have had any criminal charges. The existence of excessive and unlawful force was so apparent here that there's only one conclusion, said attorney Kevin Murr, who's representing Espinoza in lawsuits against the deputy sheriff's office. This is the most outrageous thing I've ever seen. The sheriff's office said Noel and Trujillo were fired on August 25th, but declined to comment further pending the lawsuit from Espinoza. Okay, so let me help you guys out. If you guys don't know this, it doesn't matter if they were fired or not. Their peace officer standard and training certificate that certifies them to be a peace officer in the state of Colorado has reciprocity. So as long as they have that peace officer standards and training certificate, and as long as there's still the term called reciprocity, meaning that he can go to Arkansas or New York or Florida or Tennessee or maybe even back to Colorado, maybe even up to Oregon. He can then use his reciprocity that all the other pig shacks allow and take that same peace officers and standards training certificate that he got in Colorado and go apply it in Oregon. And those jackboot thug pigs, after a year or two, after their names get out of the press, the Oregon Portland police will now hire this jackboot thug pig. So unless we strip away their peace officer standards and training certificate, it doesn't matter if they get fired or not. Doesn't matter. They created loophole after loophole after loophole that you and I know it because I've been studying this stuff for so long, but how many people knew that? Put a 1 in the chat if you didn't know that as long as he has his peace officer standard certificate, he can go and become a pig at any other pig shack who will hire him. Put a 1 in the chat if you didn't know that. Cool, Mark. So it takes 14 to 21 days. Mark said, I've been checking the mail, excited for my trifold. Hey, Mark, I don't miss a single person, brother. You will get your trifold. It takes 2 to 3 weeks as we print them off fresh. I'm considering printing up like a few hundred of them, but I never know if I'm going to have a channel. When I wake up every morning and I check my YouTube, I don't know if I'm going to have a channel here or not. They're trying to get rid of my channels. They're about to delete my backup channel. Hopefully I can file suit before that happens. So if you guys don't have my trifold, you absolutely should have my trifold. Not very many people are ordering during this live stream. You guys should definitely have my trifold. You should have it. DeleteLaws.com. DeleteLaws.com. Everybody here should have my trifold. So Mark, I'll make sure you get your trifold, brother. I give you my word. I won't miss a single person. I won't miss anybody. I won't miss any. I want to give you my trifold. So I think you ordered one of these, one of the ones that ships to you. So I definitely will not miss you. It is 100% that I will not miss you. I won't miss you. You'll get it. And I want everybody to get the 5A cop card. That is the coolest thing I've ever invented. That is the coolest thing I've ever invented. So let's keep going a little bit. I just want to see what happened here. How many of these, by the way, how many times can they invite me to? Okay, so telephone numbers for Noel and Trujillo could not immediately be found. A message seeking comment was left Monday for their attorney, David Goddard. The events being investigated began when Espinoza's son was pulled over on November 29th, 2022 for a traffic stop while his father was behind him. When Espinoza pulled off the road to support his son, Trujillo and Noel ordered him to leave. After initially refusing, Espinoza started to drive away when the deputy ordered him to stay. Noel, who said Espinoza tried to strike him with his truck, which was a lie, then pointed his gun at Espinoza, according to the report. Espinoza was handcuffed, told he was under arrest, and taken to the patrol car and stunned with the taser, the report found. Noel and Trujillo said Espinoza was uncooperative, resisting and attempting to harm deputies by kicking them. I'm sorry, what? What? Did anybody here see Espinoza try to kick anybody? I didn't see anybody. I didn't see Espinoza try to kick anybody. Did you guys see him kick anybody? I didn't see that. Did anybody see that? Oh, you like the poster the best? Yeah. I mean, what's the matter, you? What's the matter, you? His comment right down there. Yes, the poster is the best thing. Let me tell you something. I'm getting so much feedback on this poster right now. It is like so many people are contacting me and saying that they want the poster. And I think I got a price for like 20 or $25. I'll lower the price. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'm going to lower the price of the PDF poster today. So if anybody wants to get the poster for like 10 or $15, I'm going to lower it because it's just a PDF. And then you guys can print that out at Kinko's or FedEx, because the one I print's like $100. I mean, I give a top of the line, like 300 color print. So, it's just insane to me that I've had this poster for a year, a little longer, and now people are really starting to see the value. I get emails every day saying, dude, I put this up in my kitchen. I put this up in my living room. I put this up in my dining room, and people stand around and talk about it because there's so much information. There's so much information on this poster. It's unbelievable. I mean, just the presidents alone on the black line from Washington all the way down to loser Joe Biden. I created this a year ago. I mean, we sold maybe 5 or 10 a month at the most. And now people are getting this poster in the dozens of people a month are getting this poster. So I'm going to cut the price in half is what I'm going to do. So that, and by the way, if you pick up anything from my store during this live stream, I'll send you the poster for free because I want you to have the trifold in your car. I don't want to cover your video, man. I don't want to cover your video. Anybody sends me a copy of their license, registration, proof of insurance like this, I'll send you everything I sell for free. No purchase necessary. If you send me a copy, and you can blank out your name and your DL number, but if anybody sends me that they got their license, registration, proof of insurance all put together on a laminated card, I'll give you everything I sell for free for doing it. I don't make a dime from that. So if you get this set up like this, I will give you everything I sell for free, including the poster. I'll give you everything I sell for free anyway. How about that? How about that? Just by contacting me. If you can afford to buy something, you should, because this is what I do for a living. But at the same time, it's not always about just me. You guys are seeing happen. You guys are seeing. Oh, there's no feet limit, Damone. There's no. I believe it's 8 feet. That's not true. There's no set feet limit for how far away you can be from the police. That's not a factual thing. They tried to set it up in Arizona when. So the guy's name was. Kaufman. What's the Supreme Court guy's name? Who's on the Supreme Court? The guy, Kaufman. What's his name? The new Supreme Court justice who said he liked beer. What was that guy's name? So, Senate Bill 2319 in Arizona, when I was there, I covered it. And Senate Bill 2319 made it so that the cops had to have, I think it was 8 or 10 feet in the state of Arizona. And that was passed by, I'm blanking on the guy's name, but it was a Republican representative from Scottsdale who was funded by the Fraternal Order of Police. The bill, Senate Bill 2319, was written by the Fraternal Order of Police and then given to Kavanaugh. The guy's name's Kavanaugh, John Kavanaugh, who's in Scottsdale. I think it's district seat 22 or 23 or something like that. So he pushed through a bill into committee. It passed committee and it got to the main House vote in Arizona. The House passed it. Then the Senate passed it. Then the governor signed it into law that there would be an 8 or 10 foot limit for how close you could be when you film cops. A federal judge then struck down that bill as unconstitutional. And the federal judge, as you know from the 3 branches of government, the congressional branch writes the law in Arizona or federally. Then the executive of Arizona, in this case, Ducey, I think his name was, or the president of the United States would be Biden. If the federal Congress or the state Congress, then the executive has to sign it into law. Then the Supreme Court or the federal judges will determine the constitutionality of the law. So in Arizona, SB 2319, submitted by Jan Kavanaugh, passed through the House and the Senate, signed into law by Ducey, was then struck down by a federal judge who said that that's unconstitutional. You're chilling the right to be press. And that is an unconstitutional thing. Thank God. Thank God. So listen, you guys, make sure you get over to my website during this live stream. Get everything I sell for free. Just get it. Why do you care? Why do you care? Who cares if you got it for free? At least you have it. You know what I'm saying? I'm sitting here telling you I'll give it to you for free. I'm sitting here telling you can share it with your friends and family. I'm giving you my stuff. You know? 18,000 likes. I don't know what that means, brother. Oh, is that right? I believe that. Arizona tried because of Direct D, was overturned. Louisiana has a 25-foot law, and so does Indiana. Both of those are being challenged by the ACLU, or I would have gone there already and challenged the law myself. But yeah, Direct D had a big effect on that. Kavanaugh, thank you. Yeah, it's also the name of the jackboot thug pig. Excuse me. So now let's see something here. Let's keep going on this. The investigation found Espinoza did not attempt to strike Noel with his truck, and at no time does Espinoza actively use any force against Lieutenant Trio or Deputy Noel, wrote Under Sheriff in a letter to, he recommended both deputies be fired after reviewing body cam footage and the investigative report. Santa Stephen added that at no time did either try to de-escalate this matter, but only made it worse. Santa Stephen said he initially reviewed the deputy's use of force report, checking only for grammatical and spelling errors. He did not watch the body camera footage at first. Of course. In hindsight, I now see this was wrong and should have reviewed all the documents and watched the body camera before approving the use of force. So the supervisors of the two pigs, Santa Stephen, didn't look at the body cam footage. He just approved the use of force without looking at it. I now see that this was wrong, and I should have reviewed all documents and watched all body cameras before approving the use of force. A local unarmed police officer interviewed as part of the investigation said that there had been numerous calls complaining of Trulio's behavior in the past, and that reports were sent to the district attorney's office, but nothing was done. Espinoza is suing Los Animas County Sheriff's Office for failure to so this is Los Animas Sheriff's Office. Okay, 1 second. Let me just do something real quick here. Espinoza. There it is right there. Hopefully you guys can see it. There it is. Filed April 29th, 2023. There it is. This is what all y'all should do. So let me explain something here real fast, because there's something you guys have to know. So I'm suing in several federal cases across the country. I'm suing lots of cops and lots of people in lots of states and cities across America right now. I had 5 active federal lawsuits, or 5 active lawsuits. Now I think I'm down to 3.5 because I'm still in appeal in Ohio, and I'm still in 5 because I'm appealing in Nevada and I'm appealing in Ohio, because the federal judges are working against us. They're working against activists. They're working against your First Amendment, against your Fourth Amendment. The federal judges and the Supreme Court is working against us. So if you guys hear that I lost this case or I lost that case, I may have. The federal judges are working for the state. They're protecting the police. So let's take a look at this. So Espinoza filed, it's plain as day what happened, but he's not a freedom fighter. He's just a regular person. So the court may side for him. If you're a freedom fighter who shows that these guys are jackboot thug pigs losers, then you may not get to win. And they're not letting me win anywhere. The federal judges are working against me and against you, because when I sue, I'm suing for all of us. So let's read what he sued for. So Henry Trulio, Mikhail Noel, Ray Santa Stephen, Derek Navati, Los Animas Board of County Commissioners, and Los Animas County Sheriffs, U.S. District Court. So here's where they are. Their last filing was June 26th, proposed scheduling order. Let me just catch up, and I'll give you guys, because I do this all the time. So let me just give you let me go to the beginning of this, and then I'll be able to catch you guys up really quick. Let me just see what they have on the docket here. So April 29th, they filed for a $402 filing fee. And then on May 1st, summons request to the cops. So a summons is when you're serving them. You're getting a summons. It says right here, this is when you're serving the person. So they were served. They filed April 29th. The cops were served on May 1st. And then they got their summons. And then on the filing, advisory notice of non-compliance with the court rules of procedure, number 1 complaint filed by attorney Kevin Muir. Attorney used an incorrect signature format in violation of, there it is right there. Now you're seeing it right there. Case assigned to Judge Robert E. Blackman, drawn to Magistrate Judge Maritza Dominguez Braswell, text only. So now, just so you guys know, if you take the time to take a look at those judges, I'm not saying these judges because I don't know. I haven't done the research. You guys are watching this live as I do it. If you research into those judges, what you'll find in most of the cases is that the judges are often attending police banquets. They're getting awards and accolades. They often worked previously as federal or state prosecutors, most of the judges. Yeah, yeah. Because what they do is they promote from within. If you want to be a federal judge or you want to get in the district court, the circuit court, right? If you want to get in one of those courts, you have to work as a prosecutor for a decade or two and then be actively trying to become a federal judge or a circuit judge. You have to be applying, you have to run sometimes, but often you're just appointed by the elitists. So back to the poster here, when you get to the judicial branch of government right here, these people are appointed for life by elitists, by the president. You understand that? I mean, the system of government we have is broken. It will never work. It will never, ever, ever work. We have to change this system ever so slightly. Judges should not be appointed for life. Put a 1 in the chat if you don't think anybody should be appointed to a government position for life. Judges should not be appointed for life. They should all be voted on. We should be able to vote them out, and there should be a very easy impeachment process for judges who violate or go against our constitutional rights. Is that in place now? No. No. It would only take one governor of one state to change this tyrannical system. That's why I'm going to run for governor and I'm going to win. That's why I'm going to run and I'm going to win. I'm going to change this system. Let me read off some people who I'm checking my back orders right now. Listen, if you guys order anything during my live stream right now, go to deletelaws.com with a Z. Go to deletelaws.com with a Z, and I will email you everything I sell for free during this live. Terry M, check your email. Rocky, Daryl, check your email. Jeff, you're supposed to purchase one thing if you can. It's cool, dude. I got you, man. I'm going to send you everything for free anyway, because you have to have it in your car. It's more important for you to have it in your car than it is for me to be like, you got to buy something from me. Michael, same thing with you, bro. No problem. I got you, dude. It's perfectly fine. I'm going to send you everything I sell for free. So this is Jeff in Massachusetts. I'm sending your email right now. Real quick here. So let me just get a few free ones out real fast while I'm doing this. Jeff in Massachusetts, you got yours coming in the email right now. Raul in New York. Thank you for purchasing something, man. I really appreciate that. God bless you, dude. I really appreciate it. Thanks a lot. I'll give it to you for free anyway, because you have to have it. Like, you have to have my stuff in your car. And this is Mr. Silwai in Washington. I'm probably saying your name wrong, Mr. Silwai. I'm really sorry. You can check your email. I just sent you everything I sell for free. Thank you so much. I appreciate you purchasing one thing. Christopher, I got you. This is Christopher in Utah. I wish I could help you on a Utah case. Christopher writes, please help me on a case in Utah. I was almost killed in my garage. I've already purchased your brochure. Keep up the great work. God bless you, man. This is for the 5A cop card. Christopher, I wish, Christopher T, I really wish I could do more, dude. I'm limited. In every state that I've participated in somebody filing their lawsuit, the state has tried to get me. So I have to be very careful what I do. Dave in Washington, I'm sending you everything I sell for free right now, including this poster right here behind me. And then the last one I have on my list right here. And then make sure you guys contact me for free ones as well. There was 2 people free on this. And then Michael here in New Jersey, he just ordered, you didn't order anything, Michael, but I'm still going to send you everything for free. He said, my 19-year-old son is going to college to become a lawyer. He works to pay his college and I'm on Social Security disability due to my MS. Michael, I got you, dude. I'm sorry, man. I'm trying to educate him on cops and open his eyes to all of this that you do. So maybe he will do this also. Thank you for what you do, Michael in New Jersey. Got you, Michael. I understand, dude. Listen, I understand, man. Here, copy and paste that real quick. All those names I just read, you can check your email, starting with Michael H, going down to Jeff L, Raul, Silwai, Christopher, and Dave. You guys check your email. And now let me check and see if anybody requested free stuff from me, and I will fill some of those orders right now. And these are people who went to the inquiry form on my website on delete laws. And I'm just going to send off real quick with everybody here online. And this is Team DLZ free stuff. Okay, cool. And let me just add a few people. So here's WordPress coming from Mick. Mick, way to go, Mick. Thanks. I appreciate it, man. No problem, dude. I'm sending you everything that I sell for free. I've got about 100 people here, so bear with me just real quick. Ex-cop from San Francisco. Oh, really? Wow. Oh, this is JR. Yesterday, I sent you everything, JR. JR, submit that link to me again. And this is going to be Steve right here. Steve, check your email. I'm sending you everything that I sell for free, including this 5A cop card. Now, I can't give you the one that's a credit card form that comes out, and this comes out today, but I can send you the one that you can print at home yourself. And this one says, yeah, I know. Dawn just said, we all watch you just get shut down. You guys, listen, at any minute, my channel can be deleted. So just remember that. At any moment, you guys may come to check the channel. Check your email, everybody. I just sent off another 5 or 6 to a bunch of people just now. Everybody check your email. I just sent off a bunch of free stuff. So please check your email and get everything that I just sent off. So now these judges here, Judge Blackman and Judge Dominguez Braswell, they may be working against people. Magistrate consent form issued, no summons issued. Summons request to Navarrete. Memorandum returning case by Senior Judge Blackman. This case is randomly reassigned to Magistrate Judge. Oh, is it randomly reassigned? I don't believe you. I don't believe you. Magistrate Judge consent form. Summons issued by the clerk. Order setting initial case deadlines. Consent form due by 6/26. So just so you guys know, when they put these things in here like this, if you miss one of those deadlines, then they'll dismiss your case. So all the video that happened to you, I got everything on film. I got everything on film. The judge magistrate may just go, you missed a filing deadline. I'm going to dismiss the case. You can refile. Just pay $402 more. Just pay your $402 more and you can refile that. Let me break this down a little further for you guys. So summons returned, executed by Kenneth Espinoza, returned, executed by Kenneth Espinoza, returned, executed. I don't know what the rules are in Colorado. If it's executed by Kenneth Espinoza, he may be serving them himself. I know that in federal civil rights lawsuits, I'm not allowed to serve my own cases. So these are all the summons. Notice of entry of appearance by Alexandra Bell on behalf of Los Animas Board of County Commissioners. So this right here, Alexandra L. Bell. Let me explain how that works. So you may think in your head, and it may be intuitive for you to believe that when you sue the state, that they have a lawyer sitting there in the state who's going to now defend the state or Los Animas County. It's not true. Not true. Alexandra L. Bell, what that person likely did, I sue lots of people. So I learned this over filing my own lawsuits. And so Alexandra L. Bell right here on this little form, that person, what they did, most likely, I don't know how Colorado works. I haven't sued in Colorado yet, but they apply. A bunch of different lawyers put in bids to take the federal case, to defend the federal case against someone like me who sues the county. And the county, they know these people. They know that lawyer. They know their work. Sometimes there's approved lists. Sometimes there's not. But the lawyers literally will put in a bid to defend the county. Yeah. It's not some county lawyer sitting in there who's going to just be like, oh, I got this lawsuit from DeCastro. I'll take this. No. That's intuitive, but it's incorrect. Just like yesterday when I had on Dr. Sean Berry, he believed that if the drugs are found here next to you, that you can be charged. But no. The 2003 case of Maryland versus Pringle makes it so that if the drugs are in the car anywhere, you can be charged with that. Are you down there rapping? Well, you're a real tough cookie with a long history. Hit me with your best shot. Come on and hit me with your best shot. You guys get your orders in now while I'm live. Get everything I sell for free right now. I can't do this when I'm not live because, I mean, I get, well, let me just show you. Let me just show you. Thanks for the super chat, Chevy. God bless you. Let me just show you how many inquiries I get for people who want free trifolds. This is just in the past 15 minutes. Everywhere, I'm going to hide the people's names. I'm not trying to embarrass anybody here. And by the way, don't be embarrassed if you don't have any money. That's most of our country doesn't have any money. So, I mean, this is just in the last 15 minutes. There's so many people who are struggling in our country. So this is just the last 15 minutes. So where you see it, WordPress right there, WordPress, inquiry. Those either say one of two things. Those either say, help me, Chille, please help me with my case in Utah, Colorado, Cincinnati. Help me, please, Chille. Those WordPresses right there either say, help me, or please send me free products. And that's just in the last 15 minutes. So I'm just telling you, if I don't get to you, it's not because I'm trying to ignore you or I don't want you to get the products I do. It's just real stressful. It's just real stressful. It's real stressful. It just is. There's nothing I can do about it. So let's just look at just a few more minutes of Espinoza here. Let's just take a look here. So let me see what you guys can see, and I'll open this bad chicken big, and I'll keep analyzing this for you guys. So notice of appearance for these attorneys. Those are the attorneys coming in. Notice of appearance. So they're all getting different attorneys is what it looks like so far. Unopposed motion for extension of time to file answers, to otherwise respond to answers to plaintiff's complaint. So, but here's the $1 million question. So it's now November and we haven't had a filing in this case. Unopposed motion for extension of time to file responsive pleadings. Defendant Trulio Noel shall answer. Let's see if I don't see them being charged. Deputy Michaela Noel and Henry Trulio violated a number of agency policies, including inappropriate taser use against Kenneth Espinoza. So it says they've been fired here. Okay, they tased him 35 times. Okay, so every time they were sticking him with the taser, poking him with that, they were tasing him. Every time you saw the cop push the tip of the taser into him, he was tasing him. Otherwise, it couldn't have been 35 times because we only saw them. Well, we didn't see it at all. They cut it out. Oh, he tased him 35 times.
Hello, you have reached the Reno Police Department front desk, located at 455 East 2nd Street. Para Español, oprima uno. If this is an emergency requiring police, fire, or medical response, please hang up and dial 911. The Reno Police Department front desk is open from 8 a.m. to 5:30 p.m. Monday through Saturday, excluding holidays. To schedule an appointment or file a report, please remain on the line to speak to the front desk. Online reports may be filed by going to www.renopd.com. Again, that address is www.renopd.com. For non-emergency assistance from our dispatch center that requires a police response, please press 3. For the work applicant and convicted felon unit, please press 4. For the records division, please press 5. To speak with a watch commander regarding officer conduct and police procedure, please press 6. If you need any other assistance,
you have reached the Reno Police Department Lieutenant's office. To speak to an on-duty supervisor in reference to a complaint or question about procedure, please call the non-emergency dispatch line at 334-2121. Please listen closely as the menu has changed. If you would like to speak to Lieutenant Elgis, press 1. Lieutenant Hallert, press 2. Lieutenant Connolly, press 3.
wait while I transfer your call. Sorry,
Lieutenant Dye.
is not available. Record your message at the tone. When you are finished, hang up or press pound for more options.
Yeah, excuse me. I'm giving a call about a cop named Guthrie. And we saw this cop named Guthrie, and we saw him tell somebody that they had to give ID without probable cause. We saw that. We saw it. There's thousands of people who've seen it. I think 15,000 people have seen that video now. And the cop named Guthrie completely lied. He lied from beginning till end. And so when we see it on video, and I have an audience of hundreds of thousands of people, when we see it on video that the cops are lying about the reason why they have to get our ID, that sows the seeds of distrust with an organization that most people already hate. You're hated. Like, we hate your guts. I mean, I speak for millions of people when I tell you that I legitimately hate cops. So you're the problem. You're the parasite. And as long as you continue to not train police properly, that they don't get ID without probable cause, more people will hate you. Because we saw the lie. I'm a constitutional law scholar. I teach people that cops are lying, jackboot thug pigs, that you're parasites and you're losers. And so now that message that I say is now being exalted. It's being perpetuated. It's being lifted. It's being ascended. So I'm trying to help you guys out here, because we don't trust you cops anymore. We hate all of you. I see every cop as the enemy, as a devil, as a demon. I just want to let you know that, Lieutenant. Lieutenant, did you serve in the military? Because last I checked, you're a civilian peace officer. You're not a lieutenant, corporal, captain, major. You're none of those things. I just wanted to share with you how we really feel about you. So eventually I'm going to come to Reno, and I'll come directly to your police department, and I'll be filming in there. And when I get a hold of Guthrie, I'm going to rip him a new asshole and explain to him that he lied on camera, that he's a liar, he's a fraud, he's a jackboot thug pig, and we don't want him to be a pig anymore. Okay? Just being clear. Thanks a lot. Appreciate that. Take care of yourself.
Send this message, press pound or hang up. To play it, 3. To re-record it, 4. To add to...
Yeah, excuse me. I'm giving a call about a cop named Guthrie, and we saw the cop.
To send this message, press pound or hang up. Your message has been...
Yeah, that's exactly correct. That's exactly correct. You got that right. You got that right. You guys are watching this happen. You guys are watching this happen. Let me read off some more names. I'm gonna send off a bunch of free stuff right now. If you guys don't have my trifold, you should have my trifold right now. Let me read off a bunch of names. I'm gonna send off a bunch of free stuff right now to people. So I believe Mr. Harter, got you right there. Nicholas, I'm sending you a bunch of free stuff. Sean, hey, Brian B, your payment failed. It may just be on my back end on my computer, but thanks for spending $10, dude. I'm sorry your payment failed. Hopefully you can get it to work, but I'm not going to wait. I'm going to get you your stuff right now. I'm not going to wait. I'm going to send you everything that I sell for free right this second. I'm not going to wait. Oh, you're welcome. You're welcome, D. I'm not on Rumble because there's just not an audience there unless you're already like some super, super famous person. And I'm not super famous. I'm very known in my sect of the world. I'm known across the world in different places if you follow what I teach, but I'm not famous like Matthew Perry or, Tom Cruise or anything like that. I'm just famous in my little section of the world over here. So thank you a lot very much for doing that. But I want to just send off, so this goes out to Nicholas right here. I'm sending you a bunch of free stuff in your email. This is everything I sell, everything. So thank you for purchasing one thing. I do appreciate that, but it's not 100% necessary. I do appreciate it. If you can, please do. And then this is for Mr. Britton in South Carolina. Order didn't go through, Mr. Britton, but I'm still going to send you everything that I sell right now. This is Sean. Order number 9046. Oh, so this is an older order? Yeah. So Sean put here order number 9046. I paid and I got the trifold 3 months ago. Is there any chance I can get the other stuff for free? Yeah. Yeah. You can get my stuff anyway, dude. It has to be done. People need my stuff. So check your email right there for those people and I will send off more free stuff as we continue. Yeah, you got it, dude. Check your email. I just sent it. And that went to Sean and to Nicholas and to Michael. Check your emails right now. I just sent you absolutely everything that I sell for free. So there it is. There it is. There it is. There it is.
State police have arrested a Naugatuck police officer who was under criminal investigation for his use of a taser during an arrest earlier this month. 36-year-old Nicholas Quijas, a 13-year veteran of the police force there, has been charged with intentional cruelty to persons and assault in the third degree.
Shut it off! Shut the thing off or die!
What? I'm so sorry. Forgive me. I'm so sorry. So just take a look at the scene here. He has smashed his cruiser, pressed his cruiser, our cop car, pressed it bumper to bumper with the other car. So there's that. So it looks like they're at an apartment building or a hotel.
Shut it off!
And he has pinned the guy in. You got him, copper. Thank God for you. Saving the world.
Shut the thing off!
Shut the effing thing off.
Die!
Or you die. Oh my God.
Shut it off!
I mean, to be real honest, I don't blame him. It's not what I advise you guys to do at all. What is the name of that pig shack? What does that say? What does that say right there? Can anybody read that to me? Naugatuck? Naugatuck?
Please don't tape him with me.
Then you gotta listen, bro.
Okay, I'm sorry, though.
You don't listen, you get zapped.
I know.
We have to take away tasers from these jackboot thug pigs. And I really like the civil rights lawyer. I do. I like the civil rights lawyer. You know, he's doing the work. He holds an affinity for people who are reporters on YouTube, people who take other people's videos and they don't do any activism themselves, and they use those persons' videos so that they can get money and they can get fame and clout. And Brian here, he has a lot of respect for one of those reporters who I think is a scumbag. And so I told him on Twitter, I said, that guy's a scumbag. He's lucky I don't sue him. But he thought that this guy on Twitter, a guy named Lackluster, he thought he was a good person. Lackluster's a piece of shit. He's a grifting piece of shit. And I have no problem saying it. He's a total piece of shit. You're lucky I don't sue you, Dale. You're really lucky. But I told Brian in no uncertain terms, you're idolizing people who are literal grifters. And Lackluster's videos are necessary, but he's a piece of shit as a person. I'm just telling you guys. And I have no problem saying it. None. He's a liar and a fraud. And so Brian, civil rights lawyer, has a lot of respect for Lackluster, which Lackluster's a piece of shit. I mean, I'm just telling you the facts. I mean, remember, there's a lot of things that happen amongst creators that are behind the scenes that people don't know about. That guy called Lackluster is a fraud. He just steals other people's videos, makes money. And if they ask for any kickback, he tells them, I'm not even going to air your video then. I'm just telling you guys the truth because I don't know how much longer I have on YouTube. They're trying to delete my channels. They might soon. So with that being said,
it happened on October 14th during the arrest.
But I like John. I got no problem with John. I mean, he's never said anything about me. I don't know him. He seems like a good guy to me.
33-year-old Gerald Day of Waterbury. The arrest followed a brief pursuit and foot chase after an attempted robbery at Stop and Shop in Naugatuck, according to police. In police body cam video released on Monday, an officer can be seen approaching the suspect's car and ordering both occupants out of the vehicle. The car takes off, hitting a police cruiser while driving away.
DBA? Okay, we had the vehicle boxed in, and it drove up on the grass, took off at a high rate of speed, and struck Officer Kiosk's cruiser. It's now heading on South Main towards Waterbury, towards Route 8.
You know, Azza, they have to actually be an auditor before you call them an auditor, though. They actually have to go on the street and do the work. They actually have to actually help other people besides themselves.
Crash on the on-ramp. Fail.
A second video taken from Officer Kihos's body cam shows Kihos driving after the fleeing vehicle and finding it crashed into a pole a short distance away.
Okay, we had the vehicle boxed in, and it drove up on the grass, took off at a high rate of speed, struck Officer Kiosk's cruiser. Heading on South Main towards Waterbury, towards Route 8.
Right on, Sean.
Crash on the on-ramp. Fail.
So, Sean, you got everything I sell for free in your inbox. Right on. You know, I need more people to contact me or purchase something from my website so I can continue to give things away. I want to continue to give away my products as much as I possibly can. So if you guys can purchase one thing, that was great. But if you can't, just contact me anyway, because I got to keep on sending these out for free during my live stream. Go to deletelaws.com. Go to deletelaws.com if you would, please, and get your trifold in your car. Don't wait. And I see the chat going through. At least that guy's an actual auditor. At least he actually goes on the streets and audits and doesn't just steal other people's videos. At least he's an actual auditor.
Kihos is seen getting out of his police car and chasing Day on foot. He points his taser at Day and orders him to stop and get on the ground.
You better stop! You better stop!
You better effing stop.
On the ground!
Kihos then deploys his taser, dropping Day to the ground. The officer ordered Day to roll onto his stomach. When Day did not comply, Kihos electrified the taser again. He did so one more time after asking the suspect to put both hands on his back.
I'm done, sir. I'm done. Put your hands behind your back now. Sorry. I'm sorry. John, you still got one in the car. I got this guy taken care of. Officer, I'm sorry. I don't know what the fuck happened. Shut the up. I'm sorry. Put your hands. You're getting another ride. You're getting another taser and put your hands on your back.
Wow.
Sorry, sir.
Psycho.
You know what happened? All right, you get another ride.
Please.
Your hand behind your back now.
What a psycho, dude. What a psycho.
You know what happened?
All right, you get another ride.
Please. Your hand behind your back now. Don't do that no more.
Then stop complying, asshole.
You're behind my back.
Shut the up.
I'm sorry.
Got you, Jeff. Got you, man.
Sorry.
You're an idiot. You know that? You turned a larceny into a felony.
I didn't know what happened.
Shut the up.
Okay.
Got you, Daniel. Check your email.
I said I'm sorry.
Shut up. Stop talking.
Caleb, I got you, buddy.
Sorry, okay, officer.
Sending you a bunch of stuff right now, Caleb.
Said I'm sorry. You can stop talking.
Ronald, sending you a bunch of free stuff right now, man.
Fuck you. Sorry, officer. I was nervous. You can shut up now. Okay. No, I'm good. Warning cussing. I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry, and I mean it. Okay, officer? Please don't tase me again. Then you gotta listen, bro. Okay,
So the taser hurts, so he says, please don't tase me anymore.
sorry. You don't listen, you get zapped. I know.
Got you, Brian. Check your email.
I'm sincerely sorry, though. Okay, officer? You heard me? You heard me? Sorry to me. Sorry to yourself. I know.
Sorry to your effing self, huh? Is that what he thinks?
Vital, I need you in the wood line to your left. Yeah, officer.
Jesse, check your
I
email.
think I pissed on myself. Yeah, you probably did. I'm sorry, okay, officer? Tony!
He thinks that's funny, huh? Adrian, check your email, dude. I just sent you everything I sell for free, brother. It's in your email. Monica, free trifold coming in your email.
I got you, sir. Get up. Use your legs. Stand up. Try hard.
Wow.
Shut up. All right, stand up. I got you, sir. Get up.
Look how they're treating another human being. Like, is it really necessary to be such a dick to another person?
Use your legs. Stand up. Try hard.
Ronald. Todd, check your email. Todd, check your email. Got you, buddy. Thanks for contacting me.
Where do you want it? Doesn't matter. Just throw me in the car for now. Hey, close the on-ramp down. We're closing everything down.
Steven, I got you, man.
I know you did.
Close the on-ramp down. Why would they need to close the on-ramp down? There's a car accident?
Where do you want it? Doesn't matter. Just throw me in the car for now. Hey, close the on-ramp down. We're closing everything down.
No care about anybody else, just themselves. Such pigs in our country.
I know you did. I heard you.
According to Chief Colin McAllister, during a review of the body camera video, concerns were raised about the use of the taser during the arrest. In our department, whenever there's use of force, it automatically triggers an internal review. That process moves up the chain of command. Early on in that process, we identified several concerns with this use of force, he said during a news conference. The chief then referred the matter to the Waterbury State Attorney's Office. The state attorney's office then referred the case to the state police for a criminal investigation. Investigators report that the police department's own policy says that, quote, less lethal force may not be used against any person engaged in passive resistance. Officer Quijas has been placed on paid administrative leave pending the investigation. His bond was set at $50,000 and he's due in court on November 8th. In Officer Quijas's personnel file, other questions were raised about his performance over the past decade. In a letter, the chief called out the officer's extensive disciplinary history. Just last year, he was suspended for 5 days for violating the pursuit policy, and for another pursuit issue, he was demoted from the rank of sergeant to officer. Now, the guy being arrested here, Day, was arrested and faces several charges, including robbery, attempted assault, and disobeying the signal of an officer. Chief McAllister said Day did not require medical attention and did not file a complaint about this arrest. The most important fact here that you can see in this footage is that when this guy is tasing the arrestee, he is not physically fighting him. He doesn't pose a physical safety threat to anybody at that time. And remember, the Graham factors, you look at three things. One, the severity of the crime at issue. Here, the severity of the crime, if it include robbery and fleeing in a pursuit situation, is pretty high. But the most important Graham factor is whether there's an immediate safety threat to anybody. And that is the problem here. If somebody's just passively resisting, then they're not a very large immediate safety threat to a police officer or anyone else. And that's why, as I've explained before, the International Association of Chiefs of Police actually has a model taser policy, which says that a taser should be used to protect the officer or others from reasonably perceived immediate threat of physical harm from the person that they're about to tase. But It should not be used on individuals who passively resist and are not reasonably perceived as an immediate threat or flight risk, unless it's objectively reasonable to prevent their escape or imminent bodily injury to the individual or others. However, in these situations, only the minimal amount of force necessary to control the situation shall be used. So,
okay, everybody, check your email right now. I just sent off during that little clip, I sent off 50 emails just now I cleared out so many people in the who had contacted me through my website that needed things for free. I sent off 50 just now, free trifolds, free 5A cop card, free ebook, free poster, Mullen Commission, Knapp Commission, Wickersham Commission, Racist Origins of Gun Control, the LaGuardia Report. Check your email right now. Everything that I offer, I just sent off. I cleared out the entire WordPress list. So it was at least 50 people. And then a few more people purchased something. So I will send you guys. Boom, you got yours? Perfect. That's what I got mine. Thank you, Chille. You're so welcome. Please print your stuff out. Please, for the love of God, if you didn't order one of the trifolds from me where it comes with this fancy broccoli wad rubber band that I somehow have misplaced here somewhere. But if you got one of those print at home trifolds and you don't have a rubber band, please take the time to go get a rubber band and get everything above your head. And pretty please take the time to get your, I sent you everything for free. So just this tiny little request, get your license, registration, proof of insurance on a card so that it goes right inside of your trifold so that it all goes above your head. You want everything above your head, and make sure that when you get pulled over by the pigs that your hands are at 10 and right here. 10 and 2 is not good enough. You need to make a touchdown position like your arms are field goals. You need to make a touchdown position. Ryan, you got the email. Great, dude. Thank you so much. Ryan got everything that I sell. I don't know if you purchased something or not, but it's not the biggest thing. The biggest thing is you have the materials in your car, that you have the 5A cop card in your wallet. For right now, if you got the paper one and not the hard copy one, just take it down and get it laminated at Kinko's or FedEx, wherever you can. Yeah, Dr. Donna, Charlie did. Charlie, where you at? Oh, you're in my bag? Charlie's asleep in my bag. He loves to sleep in my gym bag. Just got your email. Great. There it is. So like you guys are reading this, I'm literally sitting here sending out the things I sell for free. Like you're seeing it. It's not a joke. Like I really mean it. Cool trucking. I didn't get your email yet. So you got to go. If you email me directly, I'm not going to respond to that because I get so much spam. But if you go through my website and you go to the inquiry form on delete laws, I respond to all of those. I never miss a single order ever. It takes 2 to 3 weeks to get my hard copy trifold. It's going to take 2 more weeks before you get the 5A cop card, but I don't miss anybody. Never. I never miss anybody. I never miss a single order, not once ever. So let's keep watching Brian and see what he has to say here.
Here, this is not a situation where it was necessary to tase the guy to stop him from escaping. He was tased for the most part when he was on the ground and he was already submitting to the officer and he had already surrendered. So anytime you see that almost always is going to be not only in violation of these taser policies that law enforcement itself has, but also of a plethora of case law out there in every federal circuit saying that police officers are not allowed to tase people who have surrendered or who are handcuffed or who are really only arguably passively resisting.
Is that how it's going though?
Means sort of this scenario where police officers say, stop resisting. And the person's like, I'm not resisting. So
Aja, check your email, dude. Thanks for picking up something, Aja. I appreciate it, man. Check your email, Aja. I just sent you everything I sell for free, man. Thank you so much.
That's sort of the situation we have here. And thankfully it was caught on the body cam, and there was a policy in place where supervisors have to review these uses of force. And this one was flagged because it should have been flagged. If you want to find out what happens, I'll definitely follow this one. Make sure to subscribe both here and at the blog at thecivilrightslawyer.com. Remember, freedom is scary.
So if you put in here entitled girl refuses arrest, you will just get a plethora of videos where they somehow believe that you're supposed to acquiesce and do whatever the cops say you have to do.
After arrest and before trial comes jail. Also,
there it is right there. After arrest and before trial comes jail. That's what I'm talking about. That shouldn't be that way. That's ridiculous.
suspects are innocent until proven guilty in a court of law.
Skip all the glory. I'm terrified. I'm afraid to show any of that Las Vegas jail thing again. I'm not allowed to show.
On June 12th.
So this is Code Blue Cam, and this is body cam footage. Obviously, I'm not subscribed to Code Blue Cam because I don't support their cop sucking channel. But we will review their video and give a reaction to it.
2022. Police were monitoring city surveillance cameras when they observed a female sunbathing at a park in Wausau, Wisconsin. The female, 24-year-old Talise Machapoto, had an active felony warrant for failure to appear.
51 on the yellow around the DeCastro Bridge.
Officers arrived at her location and noticed she had left the park and was walking across a bridge. They yelled at Talise several times to stop, but she ignored them and continued to walk away.
What crime has she committed?
Another officer in a squad car pulled beside Talise and immediately detained her.
Immediately put her in torture cuffs.
10-4.
I can't stand these channels that put, they see the watermark here, Code Blue Cam. This is body camera footage. This is public footage. You put your Code Blue Cam on there. Like, what kind of dildo are you, dude?
Why you gotta walk away from us? You know we're gonna drive.
Dude, I was walking home for a second to go check out an old man.
You didn't hear me asking you to stop though?
No.
Really commanding you to stop?
Heard me telling you.
Don't command me. I'm not a dog.
She's got a point. He's commanding her to stop. For what reason? What law did she break?
Warrants. We have to talk to you. We have to take you to jail.
And I'm not a dog.
She refused to cooperate with the officer.
This is such a cop sucking channel. She's such a piece. You know, Code Blue Cam, you guys suck. Look at their thin blue line shirt that they sell. Look at their cop sucking materials they sell.
And demanded a female officer to conduct a search.
Yep. Needle.
Where?
Why is she? I don't know why she's being hemmed up anyway. Does anybody know the answer?
So I can take out.
I don't have a needle, seriously.
Any knives, anything like that?
Nope, I wish.
Oh, do you widen out your stance a little bit for me?
Nope.
Please?
Nope. I request a female.
We don't have a female officer.
That's bullshit. Then you better take me to jail right away.
The Wausau police.
Well, then I request a female.
They'll have one.
I want a female.
It's so crazy because you see this woman in the hood with her white skin. It's just 20 years ago. It was just only black people. The majority were just black people.
Right? You need to yell at us.
You know, and it was perfectly fine because we were just doing it to black people.
They were advised the nearest female officer was in another town, approximately 35 minutes away.
And they have to search her. They have to do this to her. She's a real danger to everybody. Can't you see that? They had to block the traffic on the road. Look at their cars sitting in the middle of the road. He's not even by the curb. This car's 8 feet away from the curb. Just no care for the public and what we need to do with our lives. And look at him all tatted up like he's a badass. Bro, you're a beta male chump bitch. You're not a badass.
Kind of a creepy feeling.
Don't touch me. Stop touching me.
What you have to understand is I
don't care. I'm requesting a female.
What are they solving here? Why do we do this to people in this country? Why do we allow this to happen? How are they making the world a better place by grabbing her right now?
There's not a
Take me to jail. Stop touching me.
She doesn't want to be touched by the guy. What's wrong with that? And they got their thin blue line on the car.
Stop. Good.
Just lean against the
No! I want.
Why can't she just stand there? Why does he have to dominate her physically? Why can't she just stand there? She's in torture cuffs.
A female!
She then
She doesn't want to be touched.
began hitting her own head against the hood of the squad car, demanding to be taken to jail.
Get the off me!
Can I explain something?
No, I have a right to request a female!
And I
Then
asked.
take me to jail!
I asked.
You're not start swinging up.
Look, she says, don't touch me, and they just keep on putting more hands on her. Why can't she stand there in torture cuffs with guys on 3 sides of her with the car on the 4th side? You're not going to get away. She could just stand there without anybody touching her. Why can't she just not be touched? That's not too much to ask. Just take your hands off her. You have a cop on 3 sides and the car on the 4th side. You can see it right there.
Come on, you guys.
I asked.
Stop.
Look. No, stop. You're the one doing it, you pig.
No! Take me to jail!
I asked if there was a.
Take me to jail!
Now they're going to manhandle her even worse.
Jail! No!
Look at this guy. What a beta male.
Where do you want to search those pockets for me?
No! Oh, you douchebag!
Stop.
Ow!
You gotta stop resisting.
No! Ow!
And the last thing you want is.
Stop!
Why are they
I'm
doing?
requesting a female! Get the off me!
Why are they doing this to her?
Off me!
When an officer attempted to search her, she allegedly turned towards him and spit on him.
I know. That might very well be, but I can't allow you to do that.
Get off me! I'm requesting a female! I have a civil
Look at this guy thinking he's a good person.
right to request a female! Then take me to jail!
And we're working on that. She spit on you? Yes. Okay. 151. We have local charges.
Take me to
Boy, isn't it funny? Cops can grab you, beat you, tase you, torture you, shackle you like you are a slave from the 17th century. But if you spit at them, oh, you spit at me? You spit at me? Punch them in the face. Put the thing over them. Choke them. A lot of you cops are worth being spit on. I don't spit on people, but a lot of you cops are not worth the spit in my mouth. I'm sorry. You're not worth it. You're such crap. I mean, I've been on the record here. I don't respect any of you. You all signed up to put torture cuffs on people. You're the enemy of the freedom. You're the enemy of peace. You're the enemy of the people. You're the enemy. You are the enemy. I sell products so that people don't have to involve themselves with you. Starting with the 5th Amendment. I teach people how to invoke their 5th Amendment right because you cops are pigs. It is what it is.
jail.
There's nothing worth respecting of these guys.
Take me to jail. No, take me to jail.
I don't know why they stopped her to begin with. Do you?
Good, because I'm requesting a female officer.
I know you are.
Oh, you motherfucker dead.
Oh,
You good on
You pigs.
I agree with her there.
Dead.
Are they going to consider this a death threat?
Oh, you motherfucker dead.
You good on
You pigs.
I agree with her there, pig.
Touch me.
I mean, look what they're doing to her.
I'll stop resisting. I'm gonna
Ow!
Look, he's choking her.
Stop!
spray you if you don't stop resisting.
No!
Look what they're doing to her. It's so morbid.
Stop!
Stop doing
Take me to
She never asked to be hemmed up. She never asked to involve herself with these people.
jail! I can't. Ow! Stop!
I can't.
Stop!
All right, let's get her in. Get your door open. Got it? Yes, I got her. Can we step back from the squad? Can you ask? Thank you.
Oh, I thought they were scared of her spitting.
No!
Okay, we're gonna go.
You
Here.
can't wait till terroristic threats.
Yeah,
Ass cops.
Bitch ass cops.
Did she actually spit on you or just
spit at me and hit here, and then some of it hit my arm.
3151. Local warrant. The Marathon
I
County
felt the
warrant.
mist on my arm. So.
I felt the mist on my arm, so we got a charger.
We can't confirm this was
I didn't know.
I'll just dispose of it.
Yeah, most of it hit my car, but
You're still talking about the tiny bit of spittle as they choke and torture cuff her and put her in the back of a slave mobile.
You go for a drive? Okay, I'll follow you. You want me to follow instead since you're out of here soon? Yeah, I made myself primary. You guys took the other 2 warrants.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Oh, yours then.
Okay. I can walk quick. I'm not worried about it. All right. What's that? It's going okay.
It's going okay. How's it going, officer? I don't say hello or goodbye to these pigs.
Enjoy the weather.
Second. They investigated our guy here.
I don't know how you guys get shot at.
No.
Y'all are fucking pieces of shit.
57202, can you call HCC? Did she throw her head back and hit you? She threw her head back and hit you?
She attempted to.
I couldn't tell if she made the contact. It looked like at one point she did, but I wasn't sure.
Well,
He's just trying to figure out a way to charge her with felony assault.
I couldn't tell if she made the contact. It looked like at one point she did, but I wasn't sure.
well, and the whole time she was trying to use her legs to like.
Looks like that guy's got a bite mark in his arm right there. See that? Looks like someone bit this pig.
Mule kick back at us.
Yeah, I had that one pinned up
blocking
against the tire. Well, I went to go put her in a compliance hold, but then I think she started to kick out again.
A compliance hold? Look at the bullshit terminology they use for despotism.
Is it cool enough back there for you? Okay.
Fuck on my face.
Okay.
Talise was charged with felony counts of battery threat to an officer, bail jumping ×2, and discharging bodily fluids at an officer. Misdemeanor counts of resisting, discharging bodily fluids at an officer.
So Talise was charged with felony counts of battery and threats to an officer because she said, "You guys are effing dead." Bail jumping ×2 and discharging. So she's charged with 3 felonies when the cops surrounded her and she wanted to keep on walking. So she had a warrant. So they call it bail jumping. And they look at this woman. I mean, 3 felonies on that human being ruins her life. Maybe she's a disagreeable person. Maybe she's difficult. That's fine. Charging her with 3 felonies when all she wanted was a female cop and she didn't want to acquiesce to the men who were grabbing her.
Officer. Misdemeanor counts of
They charged her with 3 felonies and 3 misdemeanors.
resisting, bail jumping, and disorderly conduct. All the charges were dismissed. However, she was found guilty.
All the charges were dismissed
in her other cases and received a sentence of several months.
So you got to ask yourself, why were the charges dismissed? Because the police didn't follow the procedures properly. And if a lawyer or someone who knows constitutional law dug into the process of what happened to her, she would have a federal civil rights lawsuit against those pigs. That's why they dropped the 6 charges, 3 felonies, and 3 misdemeanors. This is why in the state of Tennessee, you can't get the body cam footage because I'm a constitutional law scholar and you're not. And so you can't get the body cam footage in Tennessee unless you're a part of the incident. And then you can look at it, but if you're not a constitutional law scholar, you're not going to know whether or not your constitutional rights were violated. Tennessee is making it so they're protecting the state by limiting the public camera footage that you and I pay for, or the citizens of Tennessee pay for. So when you see these like this, and this is the reason why I don't subscribe to Law and Crime Network. I don't like cop sucking channels. Why not turn off the sirens and de-escalate? She's pulling over. She didn't even know you were chasing her. Oh, she's drunk. She's buzzing. She's drunk. Why is she talking to the cop? Why? I don't understand. I teach you guys this every day. You having that conversation is wrong. You plead the Fifth Amendment, whether you're drunk, whether you're stoned, whether you're right, whether you're wrong. You plead the Fifth Amendment. You plead the Fifth Amendment. Is this Mr. Gabriel? Is that Nevada Blue Wall of Silence? Is that Mr. Gabriel? Is that who that is? Can you confirm or deny if that's you? I was actually going to show your email to me today, Mr. Gabriel, if that's you. I'm not sure. But so I teach you guys this. I sell this. I give this away for free. Bunches of people have chimed in that I gave away my product to them for free. Why are you talking to cops? How come? I've taught you that no matter what you say, it's going to work against you. I've showed you hundreds of videos that show that if you talk, it works against you. You've never seen me pull up a video where the guy talked his way out of the ticket or going to jail. Have you ever seen me show a video like that? Dave gave a ton of stuff to me. Thank you. Yeah, you're welcome, bro. You're welcome. Please invoke your Fifth Amendment right to remain silent. My trifold is available on deletelaws.com with a Z. If you purchase it now or anything from my website, I'll send you everything I sell for free. And I say that tongue in cheek because if you even contact me and say you need a trifold, I'll send it to you for free. Don't let me review your video and have you on the side of the road and have me saying, why is he talking? Especially after you sat here on my live stream and I explained to you that if you talk to cops, you will go to the dungeon, that you will go to jail. I recommend you guys get this 5A cop card, the credit card version that's coming out right now. This credit card version is on pre-sale right now because it's actually being delivered today. First shipment of 5A cop cards is going on. It's an actual credit card. You get a driver card and you get a non-driver card. There's the 5A cop card driver and the 5A cop card non-driver. These are actual credit cards that go in your wallet, just like your Visa or your hotel key. And I give this one away for free too. You just have to laminate it yourself. The credit card version one that I have coming out today, that's going to start shipping today, you have to buy it because I got to ship it from California and I got a drop shipper and the whole thing. So you can get this one on my website right now though by ordering anything, and I'll give it to you for free. So, you got to laminate it yourself and then carry it in your wallet. But this works just the same. They're the exact same card. That card is the exact same card as this card. This one I laminated. This one, no, Oli, it came out today. Oli, I got the conference. Oli, the cards are done today. So we'll start shipping them out today and tomorrow. People should get their 5A cop card early next week. DeFreak, DeFreak, I think I've sent you everything that I sell already, haven't I? I mean, I've seen you in the room before. I just want to make sure everybody has my products. I want to make sure. Who just got arrested? Who got arrested today? Which Garrett? Which Garrett got arrested today? Oh, is that right? You got a trifold a year and a half ago?
2, 3.
Which Garrett got arrested today? Let me check my orders right now, brother. I'll send you everything I sell for free, but I'm just seeing if my friend Garrett got arrested. I just want to know if Garrett got arrested. I need a little bit more information here. Nice. Nice. Truth of God. Got my 5A cop cards pre-ordered. Already received my 2 indestructible trifolds. I just want to make sure that it's not my friend Garrett. Mutiny 14461. Let me check real quick. 14461. Let me check that order number real quick so that I want to make sure he gets his stuff. I mean, it's like a mission for me. You know, I got to get as many people this trifold into their hands as soon as humanly possible. Randy. Oh yeah, Randy, you ordered yesterday, dude. It takes 2 weeks to get your stuff. I'm sorry, dude. So you're gonna have to wait just 2 weeks. But Randy, what I will do, since you're here and I pulled up your order, you got the trifold printed. Captain is your email address. Let me send you everything that I sell for free real quick, Randy, because I don't know if you got in on this yesterday, if you ordered in time, but let me send you everything I sell for free. Randy, check your email real fast and see if you got everything that I sell for free. That was order number 14461. Any information? Anybody who so someone said that Garrett just got arrested again today. Can we find out if that is? I need to know. April, thanks. Appreciate you. Thank you for the support. God bless you. Victor, I just need to know, so Garrett Press with Rancor is a friend of mine, and I have become friends with this man, and he is a good man. He doesn't belong being persecuted or prosecuted. Forgive me for the disruption in the video, but I want to see if my friend Garrett has been arrested. Hey, are you good? Are you okay? I want to make sure that my friend is okay. That's what I'm doing right now. Forgive me for the time delay here. All right, we'll watch a couple more minutes of this and I'll check on Garrett.
Okay, maybe that happened, but also, you suspended driving while suspended, DUIs, things like that. You'll be able to do this. But we're not talking about that. That's old news. So we're talking about the current news right now, correct? That I'm not familiar with, and you're telling me that I've been notified of what? Of what? Okay, we're not talking about. Okay. Let's talk about old news. This system is telling me that you received notice.
Of what suspension?
Your license suspension. That's
No,
why I'm asking you about it.
my license.
If that's healthy, you receive a notice of suspension. It implies to your knowledge of it. That's why I'm asking you about it.
Of my knowledge, my notice of suspension has not been notified to me at all in any way, shape, or form. So I'm letting you know I have valid insurance. I have a valid license. There's no reason of any way, shape, or form that my license is suspended at all. Of what? For what? For what? I'm asking why my license is suspended. No. Zero. I do not drink. I don't drink. I have no reason to. I don't drink. I'm slurring zero words.
I have suspicions that you didn't prepare. Therefore, I am legally asking you to this question. Yes or no?
Well, let me inform you of something. I have zero reason to perform any sobriety, anything. I'm not under any influence of anything. Number one. Number two, I'm not aware of my license being suspended. So that's a surprise to me. I have valid insurance under Modelo Insurance. I've had this for 2 months. I used to have Progressive. I don't have it anymore. So I have zero reason to believe that I don't have insurance or that I'm under any type of obligation.
I'm telling you that your license is suspended. I'm telling you have insurance.
But suspended for what?
Financial responsibility.
No.
Meaning you owe money for your
For what? Well, I under my.
Forget the license. Forget the insurance. We will figure that out. Okay? I'm asking you.
I have valid insurance. And I have a valid license. And I can't.
Hey, I'm going to call you in a second. We got to talk about Garrett. I'm hearing he's in jail. Period.
I have valid insurance. Why is my license suspended? I'm asking you a question. I'm asking you a question. Please answer my question before I do comply to anything. For what?
Financial responsibility.
What does that mean?
That's all it tells me. It says that you owe money.
For what?
Some sort of financial problem.
That's news to me because I have valid insurance.
Financial responsibility means, I'm not saying this to you, but I'm saying it to be one of these things. You didn't pay your tolls. You have child support.
That could be it.
You have insurance.
Zero child support due, 50 my tolls. Anything else is irrelevant. No, I don't have any traffic. I'm letting you know, as a civilian, to you, that I have zero traffic fines, I have zero child support, and it may be because of tolls. That could seem valid. Tolls could seem valid. But that's news to me. Do you understand that? That's news to me. That has anything to do with my insurance or anything I have to do with driving. My tolls have nothing to do with me driving. That's news. Do you understand? Okay,
He doesn't care, baby.
Great. 0% chance of that happening because I'm not under the influence of anything. You're talking about you smell alcohol, my friend. Zero, that's not irrelevant at all because that's not true. I'm not. I'm not going to do this to you.
I still have to make a decision.
You understand that I'm wearing heels. So me walking and doing anything. Go ahead.
If you choose not to do this, I still have to make a decision. If you're unfair,
you understand that in court, this video, the trailers that you're doing off your body cam, right? That's turned on, right? That's going to be revealed in court. So you understand that what I'm saying right now is relevant, right? Okay, go ahead. Please.
if you choose not to do that, this is your best opportunity to suspicions that I have if you're unfair. This is your best opportunity to dispel that. So if you choose not to do that, I still have to make a decision, and it's going to be with less information, and that's just the information I have right now, okay? Also, your refusal to do this, maybe you can get you.
Good, because I'm not doing anything wrong right now.
So with that in mind,
I am.
So here's the $1 million question that I want you to answer. Why do you have to have your arms shackled behind your back at the wrists? Why is that a policy procedure Why is that a standard operating practice? Why do you have to be treated this way because you've broken the law? Seems as if she would walk over and get in the back of the car or even in the front seat. Why does she have to be treated this way?
You have any money that's going to put us in the card of anything illegal? Okay. But we know that we still do search. Try to beat up for me.
Why are you arresting me? You said I'm under suspicion of something. But that's your suspicion. Why are you?
You didn't give me an opportunity.
You didn't give me an opportunity to do anything. Do what I feel society says. I mean, I'll do it if it doesn't keep me out of arrest. But like, I'm not hurting anything. Correct?
You really have no proof that I was drinking any alcohol at all. So I don't know why you're arresting me for alcohol. Maybe speeding, but alcohol is unlawful. I'm under arrest for speeding? I don't really know why I'm under arrest right now. Can you hear me, officer? Hello?
So I'm now requesting that you submit to a lawful test of your breath for the purpose of determining its alcohol content. Will you take the test?
No.
Okay. If you refuse to take the test I've requested of you, your driving privilege will be suspended for a period of 1 year for a first refusal, or 18 months if your driving privilege has been previously suspended, or if you've been previously fined under 327.35205 for refusing.
But you're reading me a document.
Additionally,
excuse me, I'm asking you a question though. I'm asking you a question. I don't understand. I'm asking you a question as your civilian providence. You need to answer my question.
Ask me your question.
Okay, I'm going to ask you, and then you're going to provide the answer, correct?
Yes.
Okay, great. Why are you arresting me under your false pretenses of me drinking alcohol because you, quote unquote, smell alcohol in my breath? That's why you're arresting me right now?
I told you the suspicion that I had.
What's going on? I'm getting word through my live stream that they have arrested Garrett Vanette in Michigan, and I'm not sure what he could be arrested for. I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm live right now, but I can't wait on this. I'm showing a video, but I can't wait on it. If he's in jail, I got to get a hold of his attorney and find out why he's in jail, and we got to get him out of jail. We do have a little bit of money in the kitty for him. So if we have to bail him out, if there's not being held without no bond, then I'll spend the money we have in the kitty to get him out of jail. Yeah, can you call her and call me back? I'm sitting right by my phone. I'll check. We can't leave him in jail. He's really suffering right now from his neck injury. So get back to me. I'll be right here. Appreciate you. Bye. Garrett is a friend of mine. He's a good man. Garrett Vanette is a good man. Press with Rancor is a good man. And I'm not going to leave him in a dungeon. You know, I'm not going to leave him in there. So, you know, that's not going to happen. He's not going to get left behind. He's not going to be just forgotten because whatever reason. How do you have this information? Can you, we'll get him out, but, I'm not sure. I'm going to stop this real quick and go to
You have reached the Delta County Sheriff's Office. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. Our office is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. If you need to speak with an officer after hours, please contact Central Dispatch at 906-786-5911. Please feel free to access our website at deltacountymi.gov for information regarding visitation, civil process, mortgage sales, and other general information about the Sheriff's Department and jail. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it at any time. If you are calling to speak with the Road Patrol detective, lieutenants, sergeants, or Road Patrol staff, press 1. To speak with the office manager or staff regarding billing, civil process, or mortgage sales, press 2. To speak with jail correctional staff, press 4. To speak with jail nursing staff, press 5.
Sheriff's Department.
Mr. Massey, I'm calling to find out if a gentleman is in jail by the name of Garrett Van Nett. Mr. Massey?
Baseball last name?
V-A-N-N-E-T-T, Garrett Van Nett.
A-N-N?
V-A-N-N-E-T-T. It could be V-A-N-E-T-T. It's Garrett Van Nett. Might be 2 words.
Yeah, I don't have anybody lodged under that name.
Nobody named Garrett Van Nett. Okay. And this is the Delta County Jail?
Yep.
Okay.
Do you know how long ago they were arrested?
I'm just getting the information now. I'm a civil rights activist. I'm a journalist. Everything I do is recorded. You know, thousands of people follow what I do. So I just want to make sure that if he's in jail, that if there's a bond amount to get him out, or what he was charged with.
Know when he was arrested?
Would have been today. Would have been.
Yeah, I don't have him in the system.
So he's not in the system.
He may be at the hospital.
He could be at the hospital.
Good possibility. Yeah. So yeah, right now I have the information.
If I call, what would be the hospital he would be at there? Would you know the name of the hospital there?
Possibly OSF St. Francis.
St. Francis, is that what you said it was called?
Yep.
And on the booking side, there's no way to know if he's in the booking side?
Like how do you mean?
If he's being booked into jail now?
No. If he was being booked in right now, he's the one doing booking. So
Okay.
Yeah, we don't have him
So
in the facility at all.
St. Francis is the main hospital there, and that's where the police would take him?
Possibly if you need medical treatment.
Okay. Okay, Mr. Massey, thank you for your time. I hope you have a great day.
Yep. Bye-bye.
Okay. I'm calling to check and see if Garrett Van Nett has been admitted to the hospital there.
How do you spell that last name?
V-A-N-N-E-T-T. It takes 2 to 3 weeks, 14 to 21 days.
I don't have anybody by that name at this time.
Okay. Okay. Thank you for your time. I do appreciate it.
Yep.
Okay. Bye-bye. Yeah. 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 Adam, I don't miss anybody's order, dude. I don't miss anybody. Nobody. I don't miss anybody, man. You'll get it. Guarantee it. Someone contacted me today, just so you know, just to be transparent with you guys. Someone contacted me today. They ordered 5 weeks ago. So as soon as I got that, I immediately forwarded that to the factory, sent an email, called the factory and said, hey, this guy didn't get his order. Like, and then I sent him everything I sell for free. So like, yeah, yeah, it's coming at him 100%, dude. I don't miss anybody. If I track down people in jail, I can certainly track down your piece of paper, your trifold. And so I will. I just, check the ER, huh? Well, now that there's a lot of people here, some other people will start to look for him as well. That's the only hospital in Escanaba. Let me see if I can get the emergency room here and see if I can get St. Francis Escanaba. Let me see if I get a different phone number here. Let me see what number I get here. If this number is different, I got to track him down and see if he's in the dungeon.
You have reached OSF Healthcare St. Francis Hospital and Medical Group. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. If you know your party's extension, please press 2. Please press 1 for a directory of services. Otherwise, stay on the line or press 0 for operator assistance.
I'm sorry, ma'am. Say that again.
Who are you calling? This is St. Francis Hospital. Are you calling St. Francis Hospital in Escanaba, Michigan?
Yes, I am.
Well, then that's where we are. How can I help you?
I'm calling to check on Garrett Vanette. I got news today that he had been arrested by the police there, and then I got different news that he had been admitted to the hospital after his arrest.
Mm-hmm.
Can you see if he's there?
Can you spell that name for me?
Vannett, Garrett Vanette.
All right. I don't have anybody here by that name at this time.
Okay. You never know. Could be trolls. Could be people messing with me because they know.
And I'm here all night if you want to give me a call back.
My name's Chille. What's your name?
This is the operator.
Operator?
We're here all night. You go ahead and give us a call back and check later if you'd like.
Okay, Miss Operator. I'll give you a call back, okay?
All right. Bye-bye.
Thank you. I appreciate your time. Well, I'm probably going to have to end this live because I'm going to, if it's a troll, good job, good troll. But I don't think that my friend is lying either. There was another person who chimed in here that said that he had been, who was that was saying that? Kevin was saying that he knew he'd been arrested. So I'm just checking right now. Oh man, so many people are getting the free stuff. I sent so many. So Jerry, you're so welcome. Captain, you are so welcome. Michael Dolan, you are so welcome. Caleb, I'm so happy you got everything for free. Lisa's Snoopy. Can you do me a favor, Lisa? I'll send you everything for free, but can you go through my website? Because I don't really open emails that are just random emails from people. I don't click on any links or anything like that. So Lisa's Snoopy, can you send me the trifold? Yeah, just go to deletelaws.com, go to the inquiry form, and then you print it out yourself. I don't mail it to you, but I'll send it to you 100%. And anybody else, if you go to my website during this live stream right now, go to deletelaws.com. I'll send you everything I sell for free. I would appreciate if you could buy one thing if you can, but if you don't, sometimes people are broke, so, but there's the website, deletelaws.com with a Z. I'm a little bit distracted, so I'm just a little bit frustrated. I don't know why Garrett would be in jail. I've called his line. I've called my people, and I'm not getting anything back to find out where he is. So I'm a little bit concerned. I'm reaching out to his attorney right now. So, oh yeah, they're, hey, Selwyn, they're not going to give you any more notifications. YouTube is trying to delete my channel. They've removed 3 of my videos. Fourth video was deleted today during my live stream. They gave my backup channel another copyright strike. So they're trying to nuke my backup channel. And so if you don't see me here one day, go to deletelaws.com and you can check around noon, 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock every day. I'll be live streaming directly through my website. As a matter of fact, maybe I'll just start doing that. I'll just start live streaming through my website now, and I'll bring people over through the YouTubes. Maybe I'll do it that way because they're going to do everything they can to try to shut this channel down. They just suspended my backup channel for 2 weeks now. It was just suspended for a week till yesterday, and now it's suspended again for 2 weeks. So there's those things. All right. Anyway, listen, I'm going to get the flock out of here until I can get my head around what has happened to Garrett Vanette. I don't know where he is. Exactly. I don't feel like I got enough product out today to people, though. I don't think I got enough people in my trifold. So I always want to get as many. It's in the adjoining county. Why does your name look familiar to me, Paul? What is the just north? So there's another county, Paul. Do you have the number over there, Paul? Do you have the number over there? What is the county north of? Let me do this. What is the county north of Delta County? I'm getting reports that Garrett was arrested in the county north of Delta County. I can't leave him in jail, so can you let me know? ? Please. So I'm not going to leave the guy in jail, as you guys know. Was it Delta County? Alger? Is that what it's called? Thanks, Paul. I'm not sure if that's the same Paul. I don't know. I never know. I got his Alger County. Okay, so where's the jail? So it's going to be Alger County, Michigan Jail. Alger County Correctional Facility in Michigan. Alger County Correctional Facility. Let me try it like that. Phone for the Alger County, Michigan Jail. Got the number right there. Okay, cool. Top-notch cops. Okay, sure. I believe that. If you believe that lie is true, ask the blind man. He saw it too.
Thank you for calling Alger County. Please listen to the following menu as options have changed. For Alger County offices, push 1. For Alger County Court offices, push 2. And for our Alger County Sheriff's Department, push 3. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. For general information and dispatch, press 1. For ambulance coordinator, Tina Waldron, press 2. For Road Patrol Services, Detective Lieutenant Matt Waldron, press 3. For Alger County Emergency Manager Sam Grahovac, press 4. For Under Sheriff Steve Blank, press 6. For Sheriff Todd Brock, press 7. For Road Patrol Services Sergeant Sam Grahovac, press 8. To replay this message, press pound. Nothing has been selected. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. For general information and dispatch, press 1. For ambulance coordinator, Tina Waldron, press 2. Alger County Sheriff's Department Deputy Fisher.
Ma'am, my name is ChilleDeCastro. I'm a journalist. Everything I do is recorded. I'm just trying to locate someone that I heard was arrested in Alger County, a man named Garrett Vanette. I understand he was arrested and taken to Alger County Correctional Facility. I'm just checking on that to see what his bail amount is.
Okay, just a moment, sir.
Thanks.
What did you say his last name was?
Van Nett, Vannett, Garrett Van Nett.
Okay. We don't have someone with that name in our facility.
I could be getting trolled. People could be lying to me. These are names I haven't seen before who are telling me this information. So, the only one I actually trust is Kevin, but the other two people who've told me this, I've never seen their names before. So maybe it's a troll. It's a good job.
Okay.
Way to go. Okay. So is there any way I can call the Alger County Jail or?
This is the jail.
Oh, this is the jail. So you would know if you have any new inmates in there.
Yep, I'm looking at our roster here. We don't have him in our custody.
Okay.
I don't know if they were talking about the Alger Correctional, which would be the prison.
It wouldn't be prison because he would be being freshly charged. It wouldn't be a prison sentence.
Okay.
Okay. So then if he's not there,
As far as I know, I'm not sure if he has been in here recently. I don't know off the top of my head, but he's not here now.
okay.
All right.
Oh, thanks for your time. I really appreciate it. I hope you have a great night. God bless you.
Yep, no problem. You
Okay.
too, sir.
Okay,
Have a good
bye-bye.
one.
I don't have him in either jail. I've called the Alger County Jail. I also called the other jail, and I don't have him in either jail. Hey, this is Chille DeCastro. I'm just giving you a call because I just got, and it could be trolls. It could be people who these are names I'm not real familiar, who are not in my community. I would have known their names. I know pretty much everybody on my team, but I'm receiving news that Garrett Van Nett has been arrested. I checked Alger County Jail. I checked Escanaba, and I don't have both of those jails have said no. I called the hospital as well, so it could be a troll at the same time. I want to reach out to you and make sure that he's not, or if he has been in jail, today we have enough time before the weekend to get him out so he doesn't have to sit in jail. As you know, he's suffering so bad from that neck injury, and he's on medication for the neck injury. So if he doesn't get his medication, then the nerves in his neck will inflame and it'll begin to get a network effect of pain from multiple areas in his neck. And so I want to make sure that if he is in jail, that at least he has his medication. It's very normal. So anyway, all right, I'm going to shoot you a text right now. Thanks. Appreciate it. Talk to you soon. Bye. Oh, so Kevin, is it a troll? Is that what it is? Is it a great big troll? Is it a great? I hope it's a troll. I mean, hey, if you distracted me in the third hour of my live stream, I'm okay with that. I just want to make sure that he's not in jail, Kevin. So I just want to make sure that he's not in jail because he's going through a lot and he's a good dude. This guy's a good dude, man. I sat down with him in Michigan and we had some heart-to-heart talks. And this is a good man who doesn't belong being persecuted and tortured and cheated. You know, I've reached out to Garrett. I haven't heard back. I'm going to shoot a text message here real quick. Send text message. I just got notification that Garrett is in jail. It could be trolls. ... Next paragraph. Can you just please... Next paragraph. I just want to confirm. That's all. So if you get a chance, get back to me. Thanks. So, okay. So he's not logged in. So let's just hope and pray that this was people trolling me to try to distract me. And cool. No problem. No problem. Sometimes I work on a video or on a graphic for an hour, 2 hours. Sometimes I work on a video or a graphic all day long. And then the next day I scrap it because it wasn't what I wanted and I found a better way to do it. So if someone distracted me for 45 minutes of my life and caused me a little bit of stress, doesn't bother me. Doesn't bother me, dude. You know, but now I know the couple of names in here that are fake. Now I know the fake names. Let me go to my YouTube channel and just look up those channels. Let me just look up those channels real quick and see. It doesn't really matter. I don't really care. I've been on here for 3 hours anyway. I got to get the flock out of here. I've been here forever. P Rex said it right. We are outnumbered and we are out organized. That's what I'm trying to do here, but the social media companies are working against me. They're doing everything they can. All right, I'm going to get the flock out of here. Aja, good to see you guys. Let me check and see if any more orders come in. The last one I sent off to was Aja. Aja, you were the last one that I sent off to, and you were the last one that ordered anything. So cool. I sent that off. Everybody else, I sent you guys a bunch of free stuff. I sent off so many free things today. It was unbelievable. I'm going to get the flock out of here. I'm hungry. I'm going to get something to eat, and I'm going to keep working on Constitutional Law Scholar. So thanks for coming by. I appreciate you guys. Thanks a lot. And if the trolls were trolling and they got me, hey, good job, man. Way to go. You distracted me for 45 minutes of my life. Compared to the amount of money and time I've spent on suing people, this is just nothing. This is a nothing burger. I hope and pray that he's not in jail. All right, I'm going to get the flock out of here. I'll see you guys on the next one. Later, Gators. Well, that's a relief anyway.